It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Mama took my beers away from me. Now I can't drink them anymore. She also took away my car keys. Good. So I'm walking to the liquor store. I'm just, everybody, walking to the liquor store. That's right. Hey. Walking to the liquor store. Hey. One more time. Okay. I was just walking to the liquor store. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I can't find my way to the liquor store. My back teeth are floating, I gotta pee. I wish I hadn't done it on the cop's car door. 'Cause I was just walking to the liquor store. I-O-U-U. Walking to the liquor store. Hey, I'm sorry. I wish they wouldn't beat me anymore. I was just walking to the liquor store. So I called my wife to post my bail. She said, "Don't you call my ass here no more." So I called up my girlfriend, 'cause she never failed. She got in her car and she drove my ass to the liquor store. And now there's no more walking to the liquor store. Hey, I'm playing. E-I-O-U. Walking to the liquor store. Eye, nose, ear, mouth, eye. Walking to the liquor store. And just fade out to them. All right.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Can't help but notice Josh and Pat dressed similarly.
We called each other last night.
Nice. There's Ace Cosby. Howdy. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Hello, thank you very much.
Hello.
Great to be here.
Out of breath already.
I just,
I know, getting some stuff organized in the hallway.
Getting organized.
I know.
Now, we have a lot to get to today. I'm very excited.
Is that right?
Oh, I'm just still
beside yourself?
Trying to get organized over here.
Yeah.
We will visit you at the sports page. I'm sure
Sports page.
Yeah, we have a handful of post-Super Bowl stories to get to. Coming up.
I was coming in, and I could tell that you were sick of the Super Bowl yesterday, so I don't know what we're going to be able to talk about this morning. I think you were.
Some moments of
I think my clue was you said, "I'm sick of the Super Bowl." That's what you said. That's exactly what you said.
I don't recall saying that.
Strong indicator there.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I'm going by. So, yeah.
It was fun. It's over. We can move on.
Oh, and we have this for me this morning, just for me.
Don't do that.
Just you saying.
Okay. Don't do that.
That's right.
Well, we had some interesting stuff yesterday in the realm of sports that wasn't just Super Bowl related.
Or Super Bowl related.
Or Super Bowl.
And this is you from yesterday speaking German. I don't know if you remember this or not.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Ich bin Pussenschaft. Oh, Ich bin Pussenschaft?
That's right.
Okay, well, that's
right.
That was one of the interesting stories that Christy had.
Wait a minute.
About,
it was just about accents. We were talking about the
survey of accents, as I recall.
Survey, yeah, I have
and
that.
in a recent survey, the
says
Italian language is considered the most romantic.
Of course, of the poll of 6,000 European adults, and it dethroned French as the number one romantic language.
And I think that
However, the most direct language went to the Germans.
Yeah, I mean, by direct, I think it's less,
Confrontational?
No, it's not.
It's just
Italian
a little
is. We're going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Oh, yeah?
The German, Ich mein Pussy shaft and shove.
Wait, well, hey, you can't. Puss in, shaft.
Well, you're
I need more German lessons.
really hammering that home, aren't you?
I don't really speak German.
Let's listen to the original one more time.
Ich mein Pussy shaft.
Not a lie.
That was right after my lesson with.
Something nicer about that one.
Got an F on that one.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry. We will be reviewing that later on. Would you agree, though, that, or didn't you say you found that the English accent was the sexiest?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but I'm quite the Anglophile. I don't know why, but I want to go over there now and change my name. Good luck, everybody.
The English won the accolade for being the most polite.
The most
Chick
one?
would be the most polite.
Polite.
I don't know about that. Quiet, maybe the quietest.
I think
Reserved.
it does sound polite.
Yes.
Is that right?
It sounds smarter.
I know they give great speeches at award ceremonies. I know that.
Yeah, and I think that all those English movies do well. I think
Yeah.
in the
Because of
Oscars
that?
all the time. Part of it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not performance or script or...
No, I think it's kind of a loftiness to it.
Okay.
Pretentiousness. Well, and wasn't the least attractive considered? Wasn't it the New York accent?
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree with
It can be
that.
abrasive, but it can also, sometimes it works for me.
Yeah.
This was 1,000 Americans, and they found Italian only made sixth place on the list. They discovered that they felt Australian was considered the most attractive accent. And at the bottom of the list was the New York vernacular.
Okay, well, coming up, we have news from Australia about G-strings in the news. And kind of a protest involving...
Are they still called G-strings in Australia, or is it upside down, or...
it's a fair question. I don't know. Also, we have world records in the realm of sexuality. Kind of a...
Yeah, I might let you do that one. I
Okay,
saw that.
happy to do that.
It's a pretty involved list. It goes on for what seems like forever.
Well, there are a lot of records out there. It's rather interesting.
Yes.
What do you have to offer over there?
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Don't do that.
Okay. The ratings are out for the Super Bowl, and it's pretty much what we decided. It's the most viewed program in television history. 123.4 million viewers across television and streaming platforms. And they contribute 120.4 of that rating to the CBS network, I guess. So for those of you who can understand those numbers, I'm not a big number guy. I don't know how they separate out
It's like 95% or
streaming
something.
and so there you go.
A lot of eyeballs, as they say.
Lots of eyeballs on screens.
And we were talking a little bit about the commercials, and I was sort of half paying attention, but the one I liked the most was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that was number one in the USA Today meter.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that. That, to me, that was lame with a capital L.
I didn't see it. I can't comment. Did you see it?
No, I didn't say
And,
it.
It's
and making
Arnold.
fun of his accent, and I don't know.
Oh, wasn't it a Twins ripoff or something with Danny
At
DeVito?
the end, Danny
Yeah.
DeVito shows up. It's about pronunciation and Arnold's accent.
And what
it's
product were they selling?
A series
Good
of...
question.
It was it State Farm?
Okay.
And it was, I thought it was funny.
Those insurance companies usually do a pretty good job.
A lot of the commercials, great production values, and they say the most successful commercials were the ones with celebrities in them. That was the conclusion of the USA Today. I don't have it in front of me. I can grab it if you like. But and then the other one that we liked came in second, the one with Duncan Kings,
With Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Tom Brady.
J-Lo judging. I thought that was very funny.
They were bound and determined to make that one popular, right? Putting everybody in it.
I agree, Chick.
It was very. I thought
You
it was
can buy that lovely jacket now, apparently. Too.
It's sold out.
Oh, is
the
it?
Duncan
Sold out.
King.
Yeah.
Wow. That was quick.
It's a sweatsuit, actually. There are pants to go with it, I guess.
They're extraordinarily ugly. That was, I think, the idea. They're very unappealing.
You're not a sweatsuit guy, are you?
No, don't own any sweatpants.
Is that still a thing when you travel, like the couple's sweatsuit, right?
See it a lot.
Not in a while.
Isn't that right?
Gold jewelry.
Or is that just like,
No, it's a
I
thing.
think that's
over.
Organized crime members. I don't know. Is that just me and seeing too many movies? Maybe that's,
I like to be comfortable.
yeah.
No.
What
It's
do
my
you
old
work out
lady.
in if you don't have sweatpants?
Shorts, gym shorts.
Okay.
How short are they? I see those are. I see you wearing nut huggers. Are they
Old
real
school
short?
78 nut huggers.
No, they
Real
are.
short. I see you wearing the nut huggers and a golf shirt. And
no,
think you're really working out.
And tube socks.
Where they're not nut huggers. They're just sort of.
You know,
they
there's a
look
guy.
like boxers. They go down to my knees. They're long.
There's a guy at my gym, jeans and cowboy boots. He can bench press 348.
That's an alternative way to go.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
What else is coming up in sports?
We've got all sorts of things, including world records and Super Bowl and the police, of course. They were called, and we'll talk about, we'll let Josh introduce the newest rookie phenom of the San Antonio Spurs. He's 8 feet tall. They call him the pterodactyl now, I guess. I heard that the other
Oh,
day.
they do?
Yeah.
Vicky Wem Wem?
Vicky Wem Wem. We'll talk about him
The nickname he loves?
coming up. Oh, he loves that nickname. Yeah, and we'll hear the play-by-play of the San Francisco 49ers as the Kansas City Chiefs score
Oh.
and the 49ers lose. Some got to win, some got to lose. Good time Charlie's got the blues. That's right.
Thank you very much. Now, let's see. Tomorrow would be what?
Valentine's Day.
Very good, Christy.
Yes.
Valentine's Day is tomorrow. So, Steven Singer, he's out there.
It's your last chance, guys.
You know, a lot of guys just went, oh,
Tomorrow,
IHateStevenSinger.com. Steven Singer's got the Malibu Pink 24-karat gold dipped rose. Hottest color ever. This one right over there. Bye, Josh. And then Christy's got that gorgeous bracelet on. One of many things that Steven Singer jewelers. What's that called again?
It's called the At Last bracelet. What a romantic song. What a romantic bracelet. It has beautiful baguettes and round diamonds, safety clasps, so she's not going to lose it. And it's a very, very affordable. At $248, it's gorgeous. Like I said, wrap it around this beaueful rose. That would be double.
IHateStevenSinger.com is
Double
where you'll
gift.
find everything. The rose, a free personalized love message and a beautiful box. And it's a gift she'll cherish. So people collect them. I know Josh's mom is a collector of these babies. And this year, Malibu Pink is the special color, but you can get the color that you choose. Peruse the website. Lots of nice earrings, bracelets, necklaces, et cetera, from our buddy Steven Singer. You'll find him at IHateStevenSinger.com. Famous, of course, for his guarantee. Overnight shipping possible if you get your order in by 2 o'clock this afternoon Eastern time. So this is your last shot, ladies and gentlemen. I would go right now to IHateStevenSinger.com. See if you can get this worked out. By the way, watch out for knockoffs. You get the real thing at IHateStevenSinger.com. Steven is an Steven singer.
Okay.
And all kinds of cool stuff to peruse on that website. You can't go wrong with jewelry. I think those diamond earrings, once again, the presentation's the key. Christy suggests they come in a nice box, or I say take them out of the box and stick them in her peas.
Yeah, great idea.
Wait a minute. Before you take a bite of that, sweetie, look carefully. There's something glistening in your peas. Oh, my gosh, they're earrings. Wipe the butter off and stick them in. That butter's going to come in handy later. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up in the news, all kinds of delights. We will review some of those ratings from the ad meter on USA Today. Number 1, State Farm. Number 2, Dunkin'. Number 3, Kia. Number 4, Uber Eats. That's the one, I think, with Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, and David Schwimmer.
Yeah. And also in the news, Patrick Mahomes' underwear. I don't know if you remember this story, but he was talking about that again.
he was at Disneyland yesterday or Disney World. I couldn't tell. One of the Disneys.
Oh.
Mickey and Minnie were standing right beside him. I know that.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, we'll get to all these lovely things coming up. Pat, I got a story for you.
What's that?
It's about vegetables.
All right.
You're the vegetarian around here.
I am indeed.
Okay, and we're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
I'm not a stripper person. I don't go to strip clubs.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't. I know.
They come to you, right?
Well, kind of. So how I'm dating a stripper, I don't understand how that happened. And what happened was I met her outside of the situation. She's getting a little older to be that, and she said she was a writer. I met her at a social event. She goes, I'm a writer, and I'm like, well, that's interesting. What do you write about? She goes, well, I write about sex work, being a dominatrix, and stripping. And I'm like, why do you write about that? She goes, well, that's what I do.
Oh.
So somehow or another, I just held on to writer. And
Fascinating writer.
yeah, fascinating writer.
In case your mother's still alive and you have to tell her.
See, right.
Writer, yeah.
So now I'm dating a woman who who does dominatrix work. She spanks men and says that whole thing. And I'm not into that. That's not my bag.
Right.
I just like
It's not my scene, baby.
It's not my scene.
No.
But I know that if I'm dating her, how am I not going to end up tied to a bed eventually? How am I
don't
gonna
know that.
Right, because I'm like, well, this is what you do. Let's get it
be work
I
for her,
picture
though.
you tied to a ceiling fan and her saying goodbye.
Well, hold on, I'm writing that down. No, but here's what I could see. I go tied to ceiling fan.
Give her a good idea.
Yeah. Well, here's what I know. What'll happen is I'll end up tied to the bed. I'll be like, oh, no, I don't think I'm good with this. And she's gonna be holding a ball gag, saying the safe word is marry me. Marry me.
Mark Maron is our guest. Our guests are Mark Maron and Rebecca Corey. Now, Rebecca, you mentioned that you travel with your dog.
I do.
And you're serious.
What kind of dog is it?
I have a 64-pound pit bull, a blue-nosed pit bull. Her name is Angel. And she was.
You showed a picture to us during the break, a picture of your dog sitting on the airplane looking out the window.
Yep, she was sitting in a seat next to me, looking out the window, thinking, "Whoa."
And this is a what do you call it? A service dog.
A therapy dog. Yep.
Therapy dog.
What does that mean?
It means you just give up the Xanax and wine, and you go to a little being that makes you calm when you fly. I got an issue with flying. Yeah.
So you couldn't. So you're a cat person. You couldn't do that with cats because, first of all, cats
Well,
are so
cats-
they're so highfalutin.
Yeah.
Would not.
Oh, you mean you have
Cats
to
will scratch
earn
your eyes
the
out.
love of a cat, and that somehow makes it
No, the
less.
cat would
All
look
right,
at you and go.
take your put a cat on a plane, see what happens.
I traveled.
go.
I traveled with LaFonda.
Oh, did you?
And how'd it go?
Was LaFonda in a cage?
Well, let me understand. You got to understand.
I'm
the
surprised
cats-
LaFonda would fly coach.
Yes.
Was she willing to?
LaFonda. My cats were feral, so they're wild animals.
Right.
Now, I'd never traveled with this cat before, and it was crazy because. They were, when I first got them, they were already wild, and they were only a few months old, but they were wild. So in order to take LaFonda to Los Angeles, it took me 2 hours to get her into the cage. I had to wear leather gloves.
Yeah.
My hands were still bleeding.
I'll bet.
I get her into the cage. I get to JFK, and I'm exhausted. And I'm aggravated, and I put the cat on the conveyor, and the TSA guy goes, "Oh, you're gonna have to take the cat out of the cage and walk it through."
Oh,
and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I became crazy cat lady.
See
There
my
is
hands?
no way. Yeah, look at my hands. And I made the biggest deal. I was like, "There's no way this cat's getting out of that cage." He's like, "Then you're not getting on the plane."
Okay.
And by this point, I'd frightened everyone around. I was crazy, and they would have been less freaked out if I'd had a bomb. I mean, I took this little cat out of the cage, and they're like, "Step back, everyone back!" And LaFonda was just freaked out.
I'll bet.
And I walked her through, and all she wanted was to get back into the box. But my biggest fear was that the cat's going to get away, and I'm going to be like in some.
You're gonna chasing her down.
Yeah, and I'm in a children's film. It's just a montage of me on the baggage claim, and, and then it ends running through kitchens, down
It ends with you in a
gateways.
federal facility being sodomized.
Nothing more enjoyable. Oh,
I like
yeah.
that.
Wow.
Is that the sodomized bell?
What is
Yep.
the- what's
Sodomized
the-
bell.
There it is.
What's nice about bringing Angel on
Yeah.
is bully breeds are really gassy in general. If you
Are
know
they?
anything. Oh, they're very gassy. And there's no hair there to muffle.
Yeah.
The smell and the sound. And so sometimes on the plane, she will just
let one out?
let it rip.
Yeah.
And it's real nice.
Do you look around and say, "Excuse me," or do you just point at the guy in front of you?
I just laugh because it's so unbearable. But now there's someone, because normally you've been asleep on an airplane with your mouth open and been woken from a dead sleep because you thought someone crapped on your face. Because, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And now that I have a bully breed,
Yeah.
I just go, well, There it is, everybody. Take that. Take that.
There you go.
You need to give your dog Beano before you fly.
What's that?
I need to give me
It's the
Beano
same
before
thing
I fly.
yeah, it's the same stuff you put on your
anti-gas.
food, and it
Yeah.
prevents gas.
Isn't there something magic on planes?
Okay.
It just, that gas just evaporates? I always thought there
It
was
is
a
amazing.
magic to it.
Well, it doesn't. It actually makes it all the way to the back.
Yeah, it does. It makes it to that sleeping person with their mouth open.
Are you the guy that? Are you the guy that? Are you the guy that pulls the SBD that reaches up and turns off that fan thing?
It
I
does
just think
use-
it's-
it works its way the entire length of the plane.
It
You
does.
don't know that.
Everybody have their vent on.
Bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's Wild Dog Day here.
You know what day it is?
It's German Day.
That's right.
And it's
Fatty, fat.
Fat
Right,
Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday. Ash Wednesday's tomorrow.
So you get to act all fat.
Ash Wednesday's the same as Valentine's Day?
Yeah, so all the Catholics won't be out eating because it's a day of fasting, so you should be able to get a reservation.
I think, and Jess Hooker's bringing us a Fat Tuesday thing in, I think, or something like
fun.
that.
And all the churches tomorrow that do this, they're actually putting the ashes in the shape of a heart
Oh,
on
that's so
everybody's
nice.
forehead.
That's
cool. Isn't that something?
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Very cool.
You're not
Santa
supposed
Claus.
to, not
Can
supposed
you
to wipe it
imagine?
off, right?
Can you imagine?
No,
You're not supposed to wipe them off, no.
thank you.
Can you imagine?
And there's
Hey, look, Padre, we
I thought that was the
appreciate
sign of the cross.
that you enjoy it.
and what Valentine's Day coincides with Ash Wednesday, once every...
Not very often.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. The last thing Jesus wants is a heart on anybody, okay?
All right.
By God.
Now, it's complicated that Easter's really early. It involves the moon. And
It's very early
I
this year.
forget what it is. It's like the Pascal moon. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, the celery moon. Yeah.
I forget what it is exactly.
The old
now,
celery moon.
yesterday, interesting story about from the world of sports about
Why don't you let me do it?
bagpipes. You remember the story? Go ahead. No, seriously.
Well, bagpipes were
Very prevalent in certain sports.
Scottish soccer.
You're right.
I'm sorry. Here's Tom. Tom,
Bagpipes are going to be allowed at the Euro 2024 games.
which is soccer.
Soccer. Scottish fans have been given the green light to bring their bagpipes.
Aye.
But the funny thing is they have to be registered. You've got to register your bagpipes with the Scottish Football Association.
They can have my bagpipes when they.
Josh, there is a 3-day waiting period, I understand.
Oh, boy, those damn McBrady laws.
They had outlawed various instruments after the famous Vuvuzela issues. Remember that back in 2010?
Hello, I'm Vuvuzela. I am here for you tonight.
As opposed to the Vulvuzela, which is the sound. Can you make that sound of the Vulvuzela, Pat? the Vuvuzela sounds like this. And it's so awful. Sorry. But,
I'm hearing all these names. Vuvuzela. That reminds me of a cross dress. Robert Stack. Remember?
Robert Stack.
And Vuvuzela would be a cross dress. I don't know. Why am I?
Yeah, Robert Stack is obscure for those that remember.
Did he? Would he?
Robert Stack.
Unsolved mysteries.
But he was most famous as what was that show?
I know him
The
from
Untouchables?
The Untouchables. Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Wasn't that the most violent TV show on the TV until they did something about it, right? I thought.
But the larger point here is the bagpipes are back. So look for that. But we got this nice letter about it from Australia. Cheers from Mark in, I hope I pronounced this right, Mark, Boodarim, Australia. Anybody?
Sounds good to me.
Butterim, the Boodarim.
I wonder if he works there. He may have a Buddha rim job.
Oh, jeez.
Well, Mark, glad I didn't read your last name.
It's lucky enough.
Mr. Hayes. I mean, Mark Hayes writes, "Good day.
Ah.
I was listening to yesterday's show about the top 5 bagpipe songs. And I made the point that when you hear the bagpipes, they usually play this classic. That's the one.
Did we find out what that is?
Yeah, but I forget what the answer was. That's the sort of the go-to bagpipe song. But then bagpipes have been effectively used in various pop songs over the years. Mm-hmm. And what's the most famous one? Copperhead Road, maybe?
Yeah, I would think that one.
Yeah, certainly a classic. But he goes, you left out the best bagpipe song, the Aussie rock classic from AC/DC, It's a Long Way to the Top.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You want to hear just a touch of that one?
Sure.
Mr. Hayes continues, he writes, Bon was playing the bagpipes in the early AC/DC days. I remember in the 70s seeing him in concert, and he could make the bagpipes rock out.
Cool.
Oh.
And then he recommends a film clip showing Bon rocking the bagpipes. So, well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for listening in Australia, certainly, and thank you.
Enjoy your summer, Mark.
Yeah. We have a story about G-strings in Australia coming up.
We sure do.
The strings.
Hope they're coming off.
Oh.
Is G-string is that a brand name or is that actually
type of thong? It's just a string that goes in between your gluteal
the butt floss.
Yeah.
Don't they call it butt floss?
Yes. Whereas some thongs are wider, like they, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll get to that, but there is a protest involving a beach, and the...
Isn't there a nude beach a lot of nude beaches in Australia?
I would imagine.
Yeah. Isn't there?
I'm sure.
I didn't mean to piss you off.
I've never
make
been
a conversation.
Probably.
As you tell me, it's a long show.
I know. The answer is probably. I don't know. Would you want me to look it up?
A prepared broadcaster would know the nude beaches.
Is anyone wearing a red shirt in Brisbane right now?
No, why? What happened?
That's how you equate my question.
Yes, I do.
What?
We're talking about butt floss, and I made the jump, the unbelievable leap to nude beaches.
I don't know.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know.
Well,
would you like me to explore that?
Okay. The longest Super Bowl game will also go down as the most watched program in television history, according to Nielsen and Adobe Analytics. Kansas City's 25-22 overtime victory over the 49ers averaged 123.4 million viewers across television and streaming platforms. That shattered last year's mark of 115.1 million for Kansas City's last play victory over Philly, a 7% increase over last year. Game televised by CBS, Nickelodeon, Univision, and streamed on Paramount Plus, as well as the NFL's digital platforms. Some of the increase, it says here, can be attributed to a change in the way viewers are counted, with out-of-home viewers from all 50 states included for the first time. Don't you dare ask me a question about this, you psychotic lunatic.
Are they including people watching on nude beaches?
Here we go. Now there's a good question. See? And here's the final play of the game as the Kansas City Chiefs and McCole Hardman scores the winning touchdown. Of course, let's hear it, though, from the San Francisco 49ers broadcast.
And the Chiefs win the Super Bowl back-to-back years. Another heartbreaking loss for Kyle Shanahan.
Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang me.
All right.
Well, what do you expect? I mean, it's not going to be
not going to be happy.
Not going to be happy at all. And the public bet Kansas City plus the 2. The Chiefs a 2-point underdog going into the game, and overwhelmingly they bet in the big time sports books, especially over there in Vegas. The victory moved Patrick Mahomes to 11-1-1 against the spread as an underdog in his career. We lost on the game itself, said Westgate Superbook Vice President Jay Cornegay. That's from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. It was a big swing for us with the Chiefs winning. We needed the 49ers to win going into it, but we did make a nice take-home, he says, on the over. The final over at their sports book was 46.5, and it finished at 47. But they also said that Caesars Sportsbook noted that Travis Kelce not scoring a touchdown in the Super Bowl, that was a lot of people said he would score a touchdown. They made a lot of money on that because he did not score a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Rumor is the Chiefs are thinking about trading him because he did not score a touchdown.
He's out of there.
So, yeah, he's probably gone.
Well, the NFL is a harsh mistress.
Yeah.
You're only as good as this week's game.
So,
and
start packing now. There.
Pack your crap and get your girlfriend out of here. And
Whatever her name is.
and couple that with this was supposed to be the year the Chiefs were beatable. They says here they had holes in the roster, played poorly midway through the season. People wrote them off after the Raiders beat them this season.
Trounced them.
But you know what that means, of course. The Raiders actually are Super Bowl champions.
Right, Ace?
Yes.
I don't know how you didn't get on top of that, Ace.
A year from now, I'll be celebrating.
Is that right? Okay, next Super Bowl 59 in NOLA. It's going to be the Raiders winning next year. Is that right?
Beating the Lions, yeah.
Okay, well,
You said yesterday there's a movement to have the games, the Super Bowl in Vegas every year.
Everybody was knocked out by how great the Vegas venue was. And
I think it's a smart idea.
they want
too,
to. Yeah, why not? Why not have it there every year? Why not?
The city's bid on it.
Yeah, it's indoor. It's indoors. You get your wish.
Yeah.
There you go.
And they get affected by weather.
Yeah. Gambling's right there. Las Vegas, and this seemed like a decent story. Las Vegas officials say only 6 people were arrested during the Super Bowl.
No kidding.
Not 600.
Yeah,
not 6,000.
That's not bad.
That's amazing.
6.
I mean, how many people are there? It's
60,000 technically.
The average city of 60,000 probably has dozens of arrests any given day.
Maybe it's because the tickets were so expensive they couldn't afford to buy beer.
I think it's because all the cops were watching the game.
Well, there's that.
Oh, interesting.
There weren't just 6 crimes committed.
No, that's a much more astute observation than mine, which was if it had been the Bills and, let's see, the Eagles, there would have been a lot more arrests.
I see what you're saying.
Absolutely.
I think there's a level of sophistication. Pat, you're a Philadelphia guy.
Yeah, we're nuts.
Yeah, there were
The 49ers and the Chiefs have nice fans.
Eagles fans would have trashed the place.
They are terrible.
Yeah, Eagles and Bills
Well-mannered
fans.
Midwesterners and
That's right.
shy Silicon Valley-ites.
Little nerdish.
But Christy does raise a good point. When you're paying $10,000 a seat, you're getting a certain class of folks.
Yeah.
25-year-old snotty millionaires.
right.
Silicon Valley.
Startup companies.
Law enforcement sources report that one fan at Allegiant Stadium was arrested for grand larceny.
I wonder how much it has to be grand
Isn't
larceny.
it 9,000?
How do you do that?
I'm
just asking.
Doesn't say.
Were
Well,
they at a
the guy
nude
putting the
beach?
story together should have put it here in the story. One was booked for battery on an officer. Oh, that's no good. And 2 other fans were taken into custody for obstruction. No, you're not going to be able to get to the. No, you can't get into the.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm not going to let you up to get buy you a hot dog. No, I'm obstructing.
Somebody arrest this guy.
Another 2 men were arrested after they stripped off their shirts and ran onto the field during a play in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, really?
And I think they talked about that on the broadcast. I thought Tony and Mr. Excitement Jim Nance.
Don't they try to keep it to a minimum so they don't encourage
they
it?
did,
Right,
yeah.
They never showed on. Yeah,
They had their pants on, the two guys.
I miss the days when they used to show it on TV.
That was great.
Those were fun. Yeah, the street.
Doesn't it also discourage people when you see them get the hell tackled out of them?
I love that. There should be a player on each team from the practice squad that gets to suit up in a special uniform, and if somebody charges the field, go get them.
Yeah.
See if you can break their femur when you tackle them.
Hanrahan, you're in.
Finally. And make them wear 00 or 000.
There's that famous Mike Curtis, the Baltimore Colts tackled a poor fan coming out of the stand. He just decks him. Didn't expect that coming.
And those guys were advertising some kind of stock trading thing. They'd written on their bodies.
Yeah.
Man.
So it's probably cheaper than Super Bowl ad time, I guess.
Anyway, both of those suspects face charges of prohibited acts during a sporting event. I didn't know that was on the books. The men who took their shirts off ran onto the field that said #set and forget on their bare chests. One man had his Instagram handle scrawled across his body, which was for the profile of Alex Gonzalez. He said he's a day trader. So there you go.
And thank God there's only one of those on Instagram.
Yeah.
True enough.
Doesn't really help you out. You don't want to change your handle from maybe Alex Gonzalez SB for Super Bowl. You don't want to put anything.
Yeah, that really wasn't thought out.
Yeah, Bill Johnson.
Yeah.
How many of those there? Oh, 1 million. Okay.
So they're advertising some kind of stock trading thing, I guess.
Yep.
Which they'll be. I wonder if they're out of jail yet. Who knows?
I don't know.
Coming up,
What
a
do you get
special
for something
request.
like that? What do you get charged with? How many? A big fine or prison time?
Oh, I'm sure it's just
Your
a
picture
fine.
online and 14 hours in jail or something, right?
Hey.
Right,
Nice mugshot.
Yeah, that's
Probably
fine.
a hefty fine. Maybe depending, maybe of the other 4 people arrested, maybe a little bit of tongue
Oh, my God.
exchange, perhaps.
Maybe some community service.
All right, if you're going to be in a cell with me, you're going to tongue kiss me. All right?
Maybe
Let's do this.
A little fourth quarter sodomy against your will.
Tom, if you were a judge, would you ever offer exorbitant fine or sodomy? Would you ever give them the choice?
You two kiss.
Or just a reasonable fine and tongue kiss. How about that?
That would be cruel and unusual punishment, which ordinarily I'm a big fan of, by the way. Coming up, we have a special request for Jesse. Jesse's got something going on today, and we're going to squeeze in something. It's kind of in the sporting realm.
With your eyes shut, do you think you could tell the difference between a guy's tongue and a girl's tongue?
Oh, gee.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Not always, probably.
Really? Yes?
Yes.
Yes,
you
says
tell?
Pat.
You
How
got
could you tell?
a clean-shaven man.
Yes.
No,
Is this-
now you're muddying the water.
Now, is this in
tongue?
is this in your mouth?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
A tongue during a
Whoa.
tongue kiss. I'm sorry, I didn't specify.
Well, tongue can be used in many
dick.
places.
I'll
explain that to you.
rampaging dick.
I'll explain that to you off the air. He's still pissed.
Your
that
tongue's
he's
licking
still
my
mad.
ass.
He's still mad that I don't know the location.
That's right. If a guy asks you where a nude beach is, you tell him right away.
I've never been to Australia.
Well, you should.
I'll have to ask our friend from Australia. Was it Mark?
Mark Hayes.
Get on
Mark Hayes.
this.
Mark, please.
I can't
let
imagine
us know
why
at,
not. You
at
don't
your
know
convenience. Right now, I want to talk about something that'll bring everyone joy. That's right.
A nude beach in Australia?
Yes, if you bring some nice cheese from Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. Am I right, Josh?
You're absolutely right. Artisan meats, quality cheese, the freshest curds you've ever tasted. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know if I'd enjoy a bag of cheese curds on the beach. They tend to get a little crunchy.
You want to eat them quick.
Nice rat.
Well, I mean, this really
Cheese
is,
curd?
except for Mark in Australia, not really the beach season right now.
True.
Maybe if you're in a couple months in Florida, it'll be nice.
I'll tell you this, though. They're famous squeaky curds made fresh in the morning, most often delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. And look, time is really running out on this new limited flavor, Blazin' Cajun. That's right, Blazin' Cajun flavored cheese curds. Well, how much time do I have left, Josh? Today Today's the last day that this flavor is available. Don't miss out. Spicy flavors of red and black peppers and the savory aromatics of garlic and paprika. But you must order them today. Another popular item, of course, that oven-baked cheese. This stuff is just killer. It arrives pre-baked. You heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, air fry it, even microwave it. You can try a little bit of everything with a special package they have going on right now. Oh, my gosh. They must enjoy what we do because it's the Bob and Tom Sampler Package.
Oh.
The perfect introduction to all of Gardner's most beloved products, including that 8-year-old super sharp cheddar, bacon oven-baked cheese, buffalo wing cheese, teriyaki meat sticks, garlic summer sausage, and a whole lot more. Go to GardnersWisconsinCheese.com/Bob and Tom. See, they've made it super easy for you. Right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com/Bob and Tom. You're really going to enjoy what they have. Check them out. That's GardnersWisconsinCheese.com/Bob and Tom. And if you do end up eating cheese curds on a beach, we want to see pictures.
All right.
Yes, we do.
And the best place to do it, of course, is 45 clicks south of Adelaide at Maslin Beach, one of Australia's premier nude beaches.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
We're trying to see how Chick McGee will do in the cherry spitting competition in the parking lot.
No,
Well, here, I'll eat the cherry, then I'll give you the pit.
Oh, no, you don't do that. No.
I've never been so turned on in my life.
Come on.
Now, when you do it, you have to pass it tongue to tongue.
Now, we just talked with one of the champions.
Turns out Nats. Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Nats love cherry.
Oh, how about that?
It may just be me that they love. I haven't been able to shower since last Tuesday.
Oh, don't tell us that.
I can't get this wound wet. I'm
that's
sorry.
too
There may
bad.
be a BO issue here.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so it's 50 feet to the poster of me.
Right.
Now, is the line is right here where the sidewalk meets the asphalt.
So, has Chick popped a cherry in his mouth? Does he have a pit in there?
Have you ever popped a cherry?
No, never have the pit.
Oh, come on. One time in Welsh, West Virginia.
All right.
Okay, Chick McGee is...
he's at the line.
Now,
Now,
he's
remember.
eating the cherry. The pit. Where's the pit in your mouth right now? Oh, he dropped it. Oh, 3-second rule. Oh, I'm sure there are no goose turds. Netta, he put it back in his mouth.
Oh,
this is where the geese poop all the time.
Oh, yeah. No, they pooped on the other side.
It hasn't rained in 3 months.
Parking lot.
Okay, now, is there a line that Chick he can't cross?
You can't cross. Plant your feet.
He's got to get a toe on the line.
You predicted you could spit it how far? 30 feet is what you... Okay, I think you're going to get maybe 20.
I have a severe crosswind. You know that?
Oh, now he's... pussy crosswind.
Well, you know, those crosswinds.
You think the bullet Kraus complains about a crosswind?
Probably.
Uh-huh.
Bitches about a lot of stuff.
Have we got...
Okay, go ahead. Do we have our measuring tape?
It's already marked on the pavement.
Okay, ready? Go ahead. It's off, and... Where'd it go? It got to the second blue tape.
Which is how far?
How far is that? 20 feet.
20 feet.
Oh.
That's how you. That's
You
what
said 30.
predicted.
There's a significant difference. Okay, now Chick is leaning back. Now, are you folded? Is the pit folded into your tongue? Remember, he said the key is lung power and getting a vacuum seal. He just spit. No.
How much?
What do you think? What is that? That's short of 20 feet.
Short of 20?
Okay, short of 20
It's getting
feet.
worse.
Again, what?
I think you need a...
Yeah, Tom, put your money where your mouth is.
I never said I could do this.
Oh, yeah? Come on.
Come on,
These
spit.
cherries been washed?
Come on, Chick. Chew up a cherry for him.
They've been washed.
Beat him like a
Free-range
bird.
Cherries?
Haven't you seen them wash them at the store?
Okay, go ahead, take over.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Breathe through your nostril.
You look like...
Jeez.
You look like some bad lawyer at the turn of the century in court. Your Honor, I've never known my... Oh, he's ready. Have you swallowed the cherry meat?
No, what's the technique here?
You roll your
Spit
tongue.
it.
Can you roll your tongue?
Spit.
I'm afraid I'm going to swallow it and
Just spit.
No, we could only hope.
Oh, my God. That didn't even go 10 feet.
Here comes Christy Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now we have a gal with...
She's got on her Daisy Dukes.
Great lung capacity.
Okay, let me get this microphone down here in front of Christy. So
Your mouth, by the way. That's the smallest tongue I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, well, that's
all right.
good.
That's why I can't do this. I don't think I'm going to be very good.
Like a 3-year-old tongue.
Oh, yeah, 18-year-old tongue is what I
Thank
meant
you.
to say.
All models
the
on
line
the
is where
age.
the asphalt meets the cement.
He's out here with his cane.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm injured. Do you mind? Okay, step up. You can't take a running start.
All right, is Christy eating a
Christy
cherry?
has kind of a controversial stance, Bob. She has her feet staggered.
Okay.
And now the technique, Christy, you're supposed to go up and down like you're doing jumping jacks. Remember, it's Braless Day.
That's right. It is Braless Day.
Okay, here we go. Christy leans back. Can she spit?
No, you can't make her laugh.
What was that, 2 feet? How far did that go? 6 feet, okay.
Uh-huh.
I think she got a little on her chin.
How are we on time, Bob? We don't have a scorer's time clock.
Well, we have about 1 or 2 more minutes here.
I've never been a spitter, Bob.
That a girl. That's what I like about
I think those Christy Lee, I've never been a spitter T-shirts might be a big item for the store.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
Now, do you have any animals?
I got 2 horses, about 15 chickens, dogs, cats.
So you are in the country, yeah?
Yeah, gravel road, one-way gravel road.
Really?
Do you eat the chickens?
No, the eggs.
Ah.
My wife said she'd never kill one of the chickens.
Really?
But she doesn't have any problem scrambling up the kids.
That's sweet. What'd you do, dog?
So I screwed up. You know how too many times I say the wrong thing?
Yeah. Right.
Well, Kathy's into this mail order stuff again.
Right.
Yeah.
She's into this big time. I came home the other day. There was a case of breast enlargement cream on the kitchen table.
There was? Breast enlargement cream?
Yeah, sitting right there on the table. I said, what the hell is this for? She said she rubs it on her breasts. They get bigger. I said, just use toilet paper. It's been working on your butt for 8 years.
Oh, that was a beautiful thing, dog.
This is Ross Bennett, and you're
happening here.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. You just can't help yourself. Here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you
Hello,
very much.
Tom.
Thank you. Now, we were discussing various aspects of the Super Bowl. It has wound down. Another great success, of course. And I think it's absolutely amazing that there were only 6 arrests in Vegas,
and none, no drunk and disorderly that I could see, or at least on the list that I was provided.
That's amazing.
Really good to hear.
Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. We have a special request we're going to squeeze in. It has kind of a sports thing, sports aspect to it, and this is going out to Jesse, heading into some surgery today. So best of luck with that, and wants to hear this one. He happens to be a Detroit Pistons fan. Not a great year for the Pistons, but certainly a great sing-along.
The Detroit Pistons, former champs of basketball. I have so many souvenirs, it's hard to list them all. I have piston pants, I have piston shorts. I have piston beer mugs. Sometimes people don't even notice. I have piston ashtrays. I have piston shoes. I have piston basketballs. When I dribble, they do too.
Tim Cavanaugh, the classic I have piston shorts. And we now return to Chick McGee.
What? What's the matter? I'm hearing you.
Damn it.
No, you're on.
You're
it's
on.
very low.
You just can't. You
Hello,
can't hear
testing.
There you go. Yeah.
You can't hear yourself in the headphones?
No, that's my microphone screwed up. It
sounds fine.
Well, no, but they said it. Never mind.
Oh, okay, you're good now.
Okay.
Just the setting of the goddamn thing is broken. Okay, don't give me that look. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It's supposed to be there now. Suddenly, it has to be up there.
Stupid world record. The largest collection of condoms. Metro UK has compiled a list of the most outrageous sex-related world records. The largest collection of condoms made up of 2,077 different types.
Used?
Here's what it says.
All right.
The largest collection of condoms made up of 2,077 different types of condoms.
Okay. This is...
Amatore Balzoni of Italy has held on to the record since 2004.
Balzoni.
The oldest condom in the collection is from the 1800s and is made from sheep bowel.
Ooh.
Smooth.
You know, honey, I got to be honest. I'm not feeling anything with this.
Hey, you got to really want it to go out and bowel a sheep. Debowel a sheep.
Debowel?
Wonder if it was the first time you'd had sheep bowel surrounding his.
You know, that felt pretty good.
That's a
we
whole
should
new
make
thing.
a condom out of that.
Yeah. The loudest penis.
Loudest.
It's the aquatic freshwater insect that can reach up to 99.2 decibels. It's just an aquatic freshwater insect.
Ooh.
But
the insect called the Micronecta schultzi. SCHOLTZI.
All right.
Schultzi. Which is only 2 millimeters long, rubs its penis against its abdomen to create a chirping noise. The rubbing is called stridulation.
Stridulation.
Or stridulation.
Wow.
Ladies love it.
And the female Micronecta schultzis love it.
Yeah, I bet.
All them bitches crawl.
From the window. The most frequent sex record is more than 50 times in 3 to 4 hours.
Well, that's outrageous.
Held by a cricket.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wait.
Ornebius aperta. That's a cricket.
Nebius aperta, Latin for...
A kind of cricket.
Smoking penis.
That's, isn't that how they make the... Isn't that what the noise is?
Is that what? I thought they were rubbing their legs together, not their...
Oh.
Usually.
Yeah.
It says here the cricket, every time a male mate's sperm is placed on the female, which she then eats.
Take that. Oh, well, she must
She
love
eats.
him.
You must,
Yeah, she really
A lot of
loves
protein.
him. She really, well, she truly cares is what that is.
That's a
Hey,
loving woman.
fed her that line. It's all protein, honey.
So I'm confused.
It's good for your hair.
Yeah.
So this is the loudest, the cricket?
No, these are two records. So the first one was a sea insect.
The
That was the
loudest,
loudest.
penis is the insect, the aquatic freshwater insect, the Micronecta schultzi.
Ah, okay.
The most frequent sex record is more than 50 times with the cricket, the Ornebius aperta.
50 times in like 3 hours.
Josh, those are some pretty good numbers.
Yeah. You really want to know my top? And this is with another person? 6 in about 10 hours, I'd say.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Was this wind aided,
Wind aided.
if you will?
Performance
aided?
I'm trying to, yes.
Oh.
Performance enhancing.
Oh, no, it was not.
Out
It
of
wasn't.
doors?
But I was like 22, so vigorous.
Vigorous.
Well, it's
We
so
actually
funny.
have
Yeah.
this in the news today.
Yeah, we do have this coming up in the news.
Oh.
The correspondence between age and erectability, if
Yep,
you will.
that's good. I like that word.
Wow.
It's got erectability. The sea shrimp's penis measures 1 millimeter in length.
Is that the smallest
On the other hand,
No name calling.
the blue whale boasts the world's longest penis, 8 feet long.
Oh,
Well, that's
Now, Pat, isn't it true that your penis is so small only dogs can hear it?
That's absolutely true.
If you rub it.
We're Irish. We're not known for it.
So I'm still getting back to the 50 times in 4 hours.
That's really something. But
well, they're crickets.
Yeah, but how do they have the energy to chirp after that? I mean, like every few minutes they go.
Oh, they're chirping.
All right. Okay. Well,
Maybe every time they chirp, they're.
An angel gets its wings. No,
that's at least like 4 packs of cigarettes, too, for that guy.
Maybe
isn't
they're
it?
orgasming
all right.
every time.
Coming up, we're going to have Kostaki Economopoulos with our all-pro lines. And we will be finding out his opinions on what happened at the Super Bowl. And somehow he'll make fun of your favorite team. I'm not sure how he's going to do that. And Jess Hooker has apparently a Valentine's Day treat. Is that correct?
Oh, terrific.
Okay.
Fat Tuesday, I think.
Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Do we have Chester?
Yes.
In the other room? Okay.
We have our producer, Dean, our producer.
Okay.
One of the best.
Right.
And he has
One of the best producers.
Amish producers.
Maybe we should put Chester
in
on
the
a
world.
table so we can see him.
Now, Chester is a dog, of course. And he's a rescue dog. He's a beautiful dog.
And he can't help being that cute. That's
Sweet little. He's got the most
Now, can
incredible
Chester
eyelashes.
hear us right now? Can you guys hear us in there? Okay.
There's a couple
Chester,
control,
stay.
There's a couple control words he likes. He likes his name.
Worked. How about that?
Okay, Chester?
Chester.
No, he's looking up. He's trying to figure out. He's looking at the speaker.
Is he named after Chester A. Arthur? Is that who he's named
He's
after?
named after the street he was found
Now
on. I
say
believe.
WHERES YOUR BALL. He loves that.
Oh.
Okay, Chester,
where's your ball?
No response.
Nothing?
No, we didn't
Where's
get
your
it.
ball?
Chester,
Okay.
where's your ball?
Well,
There he goes. Okay, now. Okay,
Where's your ball, Chester?
Now he's confused because he sees our lips moving and he's it's coming out of the speakers. Chester is in a different room.
Okay, so he's reacting. Then.
Okay, now do you?
So I am going to right now play Squeaky Bark Bark.
Okay.
Okay, now is this the first song on the Animal
This
album?
is the album More Songs to Make Dogs Happy.
Okay.
And this is the third cut. Squeaky Bark Bark. Chester,
Okay, I'll
Coming at you.
rate this record, baby.
Oh boy, his ears perked up right away. He's staring at the speaker. He's got that quizzical look. Oh yeah, he loves this one.
He likes this one?
Yeah.
I give that song a 95.
Okay.
Squeaky, squeaky, bark, bark. Oh, squeaky, squeaky, bark.
Now he doesn't care anymore.
He wants to hear the squeak.
You know why? Okay, now here's our song. This is our dog
wait a
version of
Now he's laying down. He could
Okay,
care less.
now let's
of Stairway.
Okay,
All right,
play
here we
Stairway.
go.
See. Oh yeah. Oh, he loves this. He's going crazy.
Right. Gee.
I wonder why. Here
His
we go.
head, every time the squeak comes up, he moves. Oh, you're punishing him. Now he's standing up.
He loves Zeppelin. There's no doubt about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
obviously.
Okay.
Chester rock.
Let me play one of
You know
the.
what? Can you play the Gordon Lightfoot piece
Yes.
for
Absolutely.
Chester?
Here we go.
I think
Absolutely.
he's a big Gordo fan.
Okay.
Nothing. He's yawning.
He's smiling.
Oh, now we're talking. Chester hears this. He's going crazy now. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
See? Well,
He loves Gordon Lightfoot.
I don't know. You be the judge.
No, he's like, what
Let me try.
happened?
Let's
Where'd
try
it
one
go?
of the other ones from the actual
All right, which one do you have?
recorded dog album. Songs to Make Dogs Happy. This is cut 1.
Let's see if we can make him poop.
Squeaky Deaky. Let's give this
This is
a
the
listen.
big hit, I understand.
Okay, nothing so
Look,
far.
you can even tell it's a Casio.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He's looking around.
Squeaky, deaky. I love my squeaky toy.
This one's kind of got him.
Squeaky, deaky.
He's enthralled with this.
It makes me jump for joy.
All right.
Squeaky, deaky.
To me, he looks more anxious than happy.
He looks
Well,
like
I
he
think
wants to get the hell
he
out of
would
the
be,
room.
Well, I think he'd be excited if a squeaky toy actually appeared after hearing one.
Right.
Yeah, but see, to me, this is like doggy porn.
No, I have one of those.
That's doggy style.
Nothing like
You have doggy style.
No, but I think
my mistake.
he'd be more excited by an actual squeaky toy than a see, because he doesn't understand. He's looking at the speaker. He can't figure out where the squeaky toy is coming from.
It looks like he wants to go outside.
Oh, it does look like that.
Do you want to go for a walkie?
Oh, baby Chester.
Where's your ball?
Chester, there's no P. He doesn't understand.
Chester, where's the vacuum
He
cleaner?
just want to knows what all these voices are.
Chester.
Yeah.
Chester hates the vacuum cleaner.
Okay. Well, thank you, Chester.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Get to heaven with your hand on your no-no place. Your no-no's not a playground. Stay in a state of grace. You can't get your wings. Sing heavenly psalms. You'll just go blind with hairy palms. No, you can't get to heaven with your hand on your no place. Remember now, all your dead relatives are watching. A little religious piece.
Oh, yeah.
And the sign said anybody caught trespassing will be shot on sight. So I jumped over the fence and yelled at the house, "Hey, what gives?"
On that, just around the corner.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show with the news desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, chickster.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
And man, oh man, tomorrow's the day. Malibu Pink available in Steven Singer Jewelers. 24-karat gold roses. Order now, and it will be shipped out overnight if you choose that. The #1 gift for Valentine's Day, exclusively and only available at IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby, that Ace joke of the day coming up by Chick. And here's Tom.
Also coming up, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos with his All-Pro Lines finale as he discusses the Super Bowl and the NFL. And I'm sure he'll be looking forward to the draft, et cetera, et cetera. We'll see what's going on with Kostaki, an Atlanta Falcons fan, but he will try to insult every team, including your favorite, I'm sure. We return to the sports desk.
That's it. That's sports. That's all. That's all she wrote.
Okay.
The Super Bowl 58, the #1 most viewed presentation on television in the history of the world.
Well,
Pretty
thank
wild.
You very much. Thank you very much. We turn then to Christy Lee at the news desk. What have you got?
Chick had world records in the sex realm. A 47-year-old billionaire who spends $2 million a year to look younger says the benefits of his biohacking regimen extend below the belt. Mr. Brian Johnson previously made headlines for the methods that he employs to reduce his biological age, which have included injecting himself with his 18-year-old son's blood.
Oh, boy.
Now he is saying he is even getting better erections than an 18-year-old.
Well, no, first of all, What? How does he have access to observe 18-year-old erections? and
I don't want to know that.
He can only compare to himself. Ideally,
when he was 18.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
He probably wants to keep that number at 18. It'd be extraordinarily awkward if he said, I got the erection of a 14-year-old.
Johnson told Stephen Bartlett of the Diary of a CEO podcast that he underwent shockwave therapy in hopes of increasing his erection time from 2 hours, 12 minutes to 3 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, wait a minute. Erection time, is that from
3 hours?
3 hours? Is that like it stays erect for 3 hours and 30 minutes?
How do you measure that?
Stopwatch.
Clock and one.
I think so.
Or is it too... I don't get this.
Did you put a device on of some... There must be some kind of device he has to put on to measure that.
And this is not stimulated, is it...
How do you... The only... I don't think I've ever measured the time of one. The best I could do is half a pre-algebra class. I think that's probably fair.
He recently took to social media to broadcast that his nighttime erections are now better than the average 18-year-old, clocking in at 179 minutes. That's 2 hours and 59 minutes.
Jeez.
Does he have some kind of tent that he's obviously sleeping on his back?
How long do they normally last?
At night, I don't know. When you're asleep like that,
there must be some kind of apparatus that you, I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe a blood pressure cuff.
Boy, that's a smart.
Probably an iPhone app.
Yeah, exactly. It probably
keeps track of you.
Yeah, that's no joke.
Maybe he has one of those rings and he just moves it.
Oh, you think so? Oh, okay.
Well, wouldn't it be uncomfortable to have one last for 3 hours and 30 minutes?
Yeah, I would think so. That'd get a little uncomfortable.
Well, the commercials for Viagra, don't they say if you have more than a 4-hour erection,
4 hours,
report to the emergency room or something?
Yeah,
all your doctor they say.
Priapism.
Oof.
Can you pee?
Yeah, if you lay down on it.
Yeah. Got to be real careful.
Lay down on the toilet.
Yeah. You have to hang from...
I'd step in the
from the ceiling.
I'd step in the shower, I think.
Certain awkwardness to this, and he's essentially comparing his erections to his son's.
Well, this is a whole weird thing. He's stealing his son's blood.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Very odd.
Dad, did you take my blood again?
But your own body replaces its blood all the time. It's not like it's old blood.
I don't understand.
It's not like... Yeah. That's weird.
But he's a billionaire. I remember reading about this guy. He's
into biohacking.
And he's got some ridiculously complicated diet, right?
Yeah.
Super healthy. Okay.
I mean, live while you're living.
Yeah, no joke.
Right?
He could get hit by a bus tomorrow.
Yes. I thought if he gets near too many buses. He's a billionaire, I'm guessing.
All right, he could get hit by a Learjet. I don't know.
There you go.
Yes.
The brewery known as the Order of Yanni is back in the news today.
The Yanni?
The Yanni.
Wow.
We've heard about the beer that was made with horse semen. We've heard about the beer made from a brewer's beard. And now it's vagina beer. Yes. Vaginal lactic acid of hot underwear models is used, apparently.
Well, thank God they're hot.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
The website states the gynecologist collects a vaginal smear from the models. These smears are taken to a lab where bacteria are isolated, cleaned, analyzed, and multiplied. At the end of the process, the bacteria used to produce the pure lactic acid that goes into Yanni beer.
I've had this beer. A form of it. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Slits.
It's a smear campaign.
By the way, Yanni is the Sanskrit word for female genital.
No, it is?
That's what it says.
Yanni is...
Does Yanni know that?
Wow.
I bet he does.
Yeah.
Hey, puss.
I thought that was his name. Was Yanni? What?
Have a cold one. This is my... okay. That's awful. God.
Yeah, his real name's like Peter Gruber. Let's call me Yanni.
I wonder if it's available already. I remember that reading about they're apparently trying to raise money to brew this stuff. And I've seen a couple of ads where they have half-naked women showing it off.
Oh.
Yeah, they do a version for that time of the month.
Oh, is that right?
Red Stripe.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's yeah. They also have a version for women who don't shave down there.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can all.
Is Bush Light?
That's exactly. Well, Bush Light for the blondes.
that was
Okay, thank you.
It was full Bush.
Well, we have a brew or two available from the Bob and Tom program, and let's give this a listen.
Yeah, hello. Thank you, everyone, for coming here to do my beer commercial. Yeah, thank you. Are we ready to start? Musicians?
Ready.
Singers?
Ready.
Mr. Announcer?
I'm standing by.
Yeah, let's take it from the top. All right, cue's the announcer.
Hello, Americans. Here comes the newest beer imported from Germany.
For an ice cold beer, it's hot, hot, hot. The girls say, gee, that hits the spot. Some like Bud, some like Schlitz, but for me, it's Klitz.
Nein. It's not Klitz. Es ist Kleitz. Like my name. Hans Kleitz. K-L-I-T-Z. Yeah. Yeah, let's try this again. Okay, from the top. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Announcer Man, you ready? Okay. Let's try this from the top.
Hello, Americans. It's the small, hard-to-find beer, Klitz.
For an ice cold beer, it's hot, hot, hot. The girls say, gee, that hits the spot. For romance on those special nights, it's Klitz.
Dummkopf! Listen. It's Kleitz, not Klitz. Cut the music. Listen. Let me just do it myself. I'll sing it for you, okay? I'll show you how it's done. From the top.
1, 2.
For an ice cold beer that's hot. The girls say
That hits the spot.
some like Bud, some like Schlitz, but for me, it's Klitz. No, it's Kleitz. No, you've got me doing it. Damn it!
Klitz, brewed in Kutz, Germany. Look for Klitz in the box, featuring the famous horses, the Clydesdales. Good day.
Morons, Dummkopf, I'm surrounded.
Thank you very much. A little bit of German there for the second day in a row. Now, coming up, Christy, what do you got over there?
Well, we still have our G-string band to get to. We have a pastor selling crystal meth.
Oh. Is he a Methodist? Crystal Methodist, is that a thing?
And would you be upset if you found out your kid's teacher was selling their art online? We'll have that story coming up.
I'm a big fan of little kids' art.
So am I.
I would much rather look at little kids' art than some of the crap that.
Most of the art in my house framed is for my kids.
Yeah,
I love it.
It is always interesting.
It's just joyful.
Yes.
It's fun. And
But I don't know if I want to buy somebody else's kids' art.
Yeah, it's like we said before. You don't have to like everybody else's kids or their friends or their dogs.
That's right.
But you immediately have to go to your kid and go, look, you can do better than this. Right? Don't you have to tell them that right away? Of course not.
Do I still have glitter and glue on my fingernails?
Oh, what are you making now?
Oh, we're making this shadow box with you know how you get caught up in that? Just like you say to your child, "Get out of the way! Give me the glue."
No. Unfortunately, I never did that.
It doesn't seem like a healthy learning atmosphere. I don't know.
I had creative kids who did it on their own. Thank goodness.
I'm doing it on their own. I'm just giving an assist. Okay.
Hey, well, let me and Josh assist you in your party. How about that?
All right.
Isn't it time for wings? Everybody loves wings.
I love wings.
Where are all the wings going to go now that the Super Bowl's over?
Our homes.
Our homes. And, after 52 long years, it has finally happened. That's right. Popeye's fans everywhere experienced the perfect pairing. A Popeye's commercial during the big game about their new lineup of wings. And the wings, Josh, don't they have like 5 flavors?
They absolutely do. All of them. Crispy, juicy. Listen to these. Sweet and spicy, ghost pepper, signature hot, honey barbecue, and roasted garlic parmesan. Sure, wings and football go hand in hand, but football isn't the only viewing opportunity where wings are appropriate.
No, you've got March Madness coming up, basketball games, tennis, baseball, wall ball, pickleball,
hockey,
highlight.
Please stop ignoring hockey.
The NHL. Face it, Popeye's wings go great with any occasion.
Even golf.
Oh, yes. You ever...
All right, who got wing sauce on the putter? What the hell's going on here? Or your cousin's cornhole tournament, Josh.
Yeah, any occasion, really. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduation parties, Tuesdays. That's. I'll be having some today.
You walk into that party and you plop wings from Popeyes down in the center of the table. You're immediately hit of the party.
See if you're not hoisted upon many of your buddies' shoulders.
That's exactly.
Are they cooked in olive oil?
Oh, Popeyes.
Yeah,
I see. All right.
It's a joke.
Oh, olive oil. People love wings, so order some from Popeyes today for your upcoming whatever the heck it is. It's perfect for anything.
I'm going to try sweet and spicy and signature hot and honey barbecue and all of them.
You'll save some for the rest of us and like it.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Popeyes. That's a great, that's a new development. We like that. Coming up, we have interesting news. You mentioned the pastor with the meth. Also, Pat, Lake Superior, I'm a big fan.
I know you're.
And they found another shipwreck there.
They did.
Oh, that's fascinating stuff. And we've got a G-string band. Not in Lake Superior.
Boom, boom,
little chilly for Lake Superior. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Ron White, and you're listening.
Oh, my goodness, that's right. You two are brothers in arms.
Is Ace a member of the Army?
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, Ace, I didn't know you were in the Army.
How many Kiss shows you been to, Ace?
Around 300.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I just like them. I'm not nuts. Oh, my good Lord, Ace.
That's too many.
Oh, that's too many.
They're friends.
Even Peter Chris said that's too many. I'm out. Even the Catman said, give me a break. Where am I? All right, go
I'll
ahead.
tell you something off air now.
Oh, okay.
Have you been to more Kiss shows than members of the band?
I was sitting with Paul Stanley one time, and he goes, "You've been at more Kiss shows than the Ace." That's when Bruce was in the band.
Yeah, then the Ace, yeah.
Wow,
See?
Ace Frehley, that's amazing.
Paul Stanley and I had the same sense of humor.
You were in the Kiss Army when you were a kid, right?
I was. Well, listen, I'm AWOL. You know that. I couldn't hack it. I was willing to rock and roll all night. I was not willing to party every day. So I'm AWOL right now. There's a 57-year-old man, just a kitty cat, roaming the streets looking for me. I hear him calling. Can't come home right now. Come on, Ace knows that's Beth. If anybody in the house is going to enjoy that joke, it's Ace.
I love that.
I'm going to do a Psycho Circus reference in a minute into one guy's amusement.
Okay. Not there.
You don't think I'm going to bring up Carnival of Souls and have Ace enjoy my humor? Look at Ace! I finally found a guy I can make my stupid Kiss jokes with.
Aren't you?
These are crazy nights.
They sure are.
Aren't you like me every Veterans Day? You call Jimmy and wish him a happy Veterans Day?
I appreciate that call. I put my flag out there. You know that. I put my.
So you're now in the Kiss Army Reserve.
I am. Yeah, I only go in when necessary, which is not very often these days.
Do they still have the indoor football team?
No, the team, like a lot of teams that year, went belly up. But they were horrible. They were the LA Kiss, for a horrible name.
Yeah.
They were a horrible team.
Well, I want you to watch Tom's face on this, okay? You know, Tom, that Jimmy was a season ticket holder of the LA Kiss.
Wow. I'm the only one that really loved arena football. I went to a bunch of games.
My son Oliver and I really enjoyed it. But after a while, when your team always loses, you can't even have fun. There's a shout out loud again. Oh, they played deuce. Oh, they mixed it up, son. It's horrible.
It was an interesting TV show. Remember that?
The TV show was great.
Yeah.
TV show was great.
I didn't see the TV show.
It was a really good reality show. They did not. The editing was not as fake as other reality shows. It was pretty.
Even Gene and Paul admitted the team was bad.
Well, they had to. There was documented evidence of it.
I believe that's called scoreboard.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's not subjective. Like, Dynasty's a bad album. No, it's not, Demon. You're right, Starchild. What does Space Ace think? Let's ask the cat. Don't forget the Yonk. He wrote some of the songs.
Now, did you know that the famous Kiss comic book?
Yeah, blood.
There was actually blood in the ink.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what they said.
Well, there's photographs of them pricking their fingers.
They show them adding the blood to the ink.
Okay.
I have an original pressing.
You do?
Absolutely. So does Ace.
You still have that?
Yeah.
Now, is your young son interested in Kiss?
Boy, did I try. I took him to 2 concerts. He went to see Kiss twice. Once at 5. Turns out that's too young. And that was dumb. Boy, you want to feel like white trash. Bring your 5-year-old to a concert. Holy smokes. That was... And then get recognized. Are you to be part of it? I am not. No, I don't know who would bring their son to this show. That's an infant. Nobody should bring an infant to a show. Man, that was dumb. Then I took him again at 5.5. I thought that was enough time.
6 months is a long time.
6 months is a long time. A child, isn't it, chick?
Yeah, you mature quickly at that age.
Yeah, one was indoor, one was outdoor. I said, so let's see how the environment settles. Maybe that's what the problem was the first time. He fell asleep during the encore the second time. How do you do that at a rock and roll concert? That's how bored he was. But son, that guy spit and fired. Pass.
That means this is Red Ruffin Sword saying adios, amigos.
Thank you for listening to the Northside Travel Club language lesson. The Northside Travel Club, manufacturers of Brooke Shields, sanitary protection devices for very small inland waterways.
I babysat a cat a couple weeks ago. No, it went in the show.
Oh,
Then he started picking his out of his litter box and dropping him in the middle of the living room floor.
Well, this is a protest.
It did seem like some sort of action. Cats are, jerks, basically.
Can be.
Cats are jerks.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy and Pat, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, that joke of the day coming up. I'm Chick. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much. There I am. Okay, we have also Kostaki Economopoulos coming up in about an hour, talking about all pro lines, his summary of the NFL season. Once again, a reminder, Chick McGee's incredible pick for the Super Bowl. You picked Kansas City. You also said the game would go into overtime.
Yep.
And you were correct. And you said that Mahomes would be the most valuable player.
Not just any Mahomes, my man.
Patrick Mahomes.
No? Okay.
Thank you very much. Now, we have Christy Lee at the news desk. Have we missed anything?
A group of protesters in Australia donned skimpy thongs to protest a proposed ban on G-string bikini bottoms. Sky News reports that the Free the Peach demonstration took place at Kurawa Beach. Locals wore their skimpiest swimwear in protest of a ban proposed by Mr. Ian Grace, who complained to Gold Coast Mayor Tom Tate that he had become distracted by women wearing triangle bikinis on the beach.
He had become distracted.
Yes, Grace said women who wore G-strings were cheapening themselves. So one guy complained.
Yeah, you may want to linger on the photographs of this event. They're very nice. I don't get the Free the Peach. Is that
that peach is a slang for your bottoms.
Your butt cheeks,
the booty.
Your peach.
If I were to text you an emoji of a peach, it just means ass.
Oh, this is an emoji thing?
Well, yeah, and peach has been around for a while, but
yeah.
Okay. Is there is there a Free the Melons protest we can find?
There was
Free the nipple.
There was
Free the
nipple
nipple's
for
still
sure.
around because
Miley Cyrus was way behind that.
so is Florence Pugh. She's real big on that right now.
What's
She
the
never
Free the
wears
nipples?
a bra. A lot of women feel that since men can go shirtless, so can women. So they aren't wearing bras and they're wearing see-through shirts. And
I see.
A lot on the red carpet lately.
I did read that the dress that was worn on the Grammys by Miley Cyrus was made of 15,000 or something safety pins.
I don't know. It was a Gucci dress, wasn't it? I think she was...
It was not cloth. It was made entirely of safety pins.
Cool.
Weird.
Yeah, boy, that'd be dangerous, though.
It's like chainmail.
Yeah, but if any one of them opens up...
I wonder what that weighed.
Don't sit. Could be. Now, I'm looking at this Free the Peach thing, and this kind of reminds me, Pat.
Yeah.
Speaking of underwear, do you remember this? Patrick Mahomes, and I saw a little clip on this yesterday. He says he's worn the same pair of underwear every game for his entire NFL career.
Really?
Yeah. He, in an interview, said, first my wife Brittany got them for me, so I'm not throwing you all down, but I have to wear them. Because I wore them on that first season. We had a pretty good season. He goes, I only wear my underwear, this pair of underwear, for game day, so they're not worn down. They're not like these nasty underwear that I have on now.
Oh, geez. Nobody asked about your underwear you have now.
He only washes them if the team loses.
Whoa.
So
I have not been washed that often.
I guess he had his lucky underwear on for the Super Bowl.
Yes, so. Was definitely lucky.
Let's see, he's got 3, and he's 28 years old. There you go. Let that sink in for a minute. Yeah.
And came in as the underdog and away games, right? The entire playoffs?
Yep.
Weren't they? Okay.
On the road.
Pat, don't you have a tribute?
Yeah, and Derek Jeter had the lucky gold thongs that he wore when he was on a winning streak.
Oh, that's
too.
right. That's where yeah,
a lot of guys do this, yeah.
Do you have lucky underwear?
Superstitions?
No, I do not. But I did when I played football.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, you wore the same pair?
Yeah, I kind of did that. I had a couple of things going on.
Is that right?
What else did you have
A
going
couple
on?
of things.
I wore the same helmet.
Boy, what a weirdo.
And the same number?
Yeah, I had the same exact 44.
Superstitious freak.
I know, call me wacky.
Play for the same school?
Same school.
No.
For half of the season, then I got kicked out of school.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just a slump, busting gold thong. Got Jeter out of a losing streak. You know it did. Mahomes has red underwear that go unwashed when they're on a winning streak. Oh, those nasty streaks. Oh, yeah. Their teammate swears that it works. It'll keep them out of that rut. Jeter hit home runs with that gold thong up his butt. Oh, just a slump busting gold thong. Oh, that filthy thing goes on when the chips are down. Come on now. Just a slump busting gold thong. Oh, hose them down and send them to Cooper Town.
I love the Cooper Town.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Did you have any tricks like that, Chick McGee, when you were playing football?
I did not. Nothing like that. I didn't play often enough to get anything going. I was second string, even as a senior. I was comedy relief on the bus to away games. That's what I was.
Just as important as anything.
Well, I like to think I kept morale up there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. You're part of the team.
Heck yeah.
Now, we return now to the...
I got a letter.
There you go.
Damn right I did.
Good for you.
Yeah.
What's it say?
Elf?
Oh,
it's a dear.
Thought you meant an email.
Oh, you mean a letter?
He's not talking about a Dear John letter.
No,
He's
you mean
talking
like, you know what? Yeah, you get a letter.
I thought you meant you got a fan email.
Your letter jacket. No.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought I meant an email.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, I did too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, when you
it's a
play enough,
letter.
you get a letter.
Yeah.
Of course you do. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's a big deal to the
Did you
player,
get a jacket too?
Sure.
No, I didn't get the jacket. I just got the letter.
My buddy ran the store that made the jacket.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I love
Did you get it
that
hot?
jacket. Oh, boy.
Get it for free?
I did not.
Oh, yeah.
That's my buddy.
He still runs the store.
Yeah, he's
Well, hey, he's a good businessman.
yeah.
Want to give him a quick plug?
Mabe Sporting Goods, downtown London, Ohio.
All right.
Wow. Tell David to suck it.
Did you get
Hey, come on, we're buddies, huh?
Did you get a class ring?
I did, and I hawked it. You guys know that story. And during the gold craze of the 80s,
What'd you
Why
get for
not?
it?
I
$90?
don't remember. I want to say somewhere around there.
I know a wedding ring's $90.
Yeah, something like that.
Really? Oh, nice.
You pay $1,000 for it, you get 90 back.
I have 2 letters, but I don't know why.
What they're for?
Yeah, would one
Did you
be
get one for choir?
So they did give them out for that?
It depends. Some schools do.
So I probably got it for show choir, and then I got another one for would honors get
Oh, that's
letters?
nice.
Did you have a jacket?
I didn't buy the jacket. No, there's no way. I couldn't afford it. They were like
This is the best humble brag I've ever heard. I got a letter for, I don't know, high IQ. Is that a thing?
But they should
really
give that.
Okay.
I don't know that they didn't at our school, but I think that's
is that,
just as important.
I don't know.
I got a valedictorian jacket. Is that something?
Yes.
Does that mean anything to you guys? Yeah. I got a letter for my huge wiener. Is that could that be it?
Yeah, is it ironic?
That's not it, is it?
Could it be?
I can't spell valedictorian. How ironic.
Do women care about that sort of thing?
Did they give letters for banging 3 teachers? Because I've got one, and that's all I can really think.
Has a little 3 in the corner. I don't know.
You got the letter. She went to jail.
Banging 3 All I got was this lousy T-shirt.
Old lady Stilton. Wow, knockers to go.
Evidently, there were like 2 football players having sex with teachers and cheerleaders. When I was in, I had no idea.
Oh, the number. That's you just bet the under.
That's low.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend that married our gym teacher at her junior year. She graduated early. I'm not kidding. They were married 12 years, had 2 kids.
All right, well. We have an odd story about emojis. You mentioned those. And I guess there's going to be a whole new, a bunch of them that are going to be automatic with an Apple. Is that what's going on?
iOS Emojipedia has listed some of the new icons that will be coming to the operating system as part of the first iOS 17.4 beta. Among the 118 new additions are a phoenix. Was that the
Like
rising
from the
phoenix
ashes?
thing?
All right.
Why would that be appropriate?
I don't know what you would use it for, but
Or is it just the pavement on fire in Phoenix? It's really hot in Phoenix.
But it's dry heat.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine a lime, a brown. What?
I wonder if it's a lime wedge or a lime.
Oh,
You know, we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Breath. I think the only thing we can agree on right now is we might not ever know.
I mean, what is the last time you said you had?
I need a lime emoji.
I need a lime. What?
Well, because it's tropical drinks.
Well,
bro.
I like to take a lime and a coconut and text them both together.
Although the lime looks a lot like a lemon.
Does it?
Yeah, limes are green, right? This is yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a wedge or is it a lemon?
It's a whole lemon. It's a whole. I typed in lime and it's yellow.
Well, I don't. These are the new ones.
Okay,
that's
so it's the whole lime. You're right.
Yeah. There's the chain breaking.
Oh,
Does that mean you busted out of jail? What's that for?
maybe
Broke up.
Yeah, broke up or.
Looks like a pair of eyeglasses.
Kind of does.
Oh boy.
I wouldn't have known what that was.
Breaking chains.
There's a brown mushroom.
Now the
Just talking to your friends about Amistad.
Wait a minute.
Why would you have those?
The one in the middle is a mushroom.
A brown mushroom, yes.
That's probably drug related.
Yeah, that's definitely a mushroom.
Of course.
Oh, you know
it's
what
a
that's
mushroom.
for? I know what that's for.
Oh gosh, what?
That's for Brett Favre. He can't use the.
Oh yeah.
He can't use the eggplant. It's too big.
And the other two that you see are heads shaking horizontally and vertically.
So like a nod and a.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
What's the one on the? Oh, the one on the right is the phoenix.
Yes.
Yeah, the flaming bird.
That's a bird.
What context would you send someone a phoenix? You're gonna be fine.
I will.
I'm
survive.
back. I'm back.
Will survive.
Let's say you were laid off and you got hired by even a better company, and you're coming out of the ashes,
Yeah.
stronger and better than ever.
But why not Flagstaff instead of Phoenix? I mean, that'd be easy to do.
Well, I don't think.
Yeah, it would just be
put a flag and then a hole.
Right
is the myth about a Flagstaff bird rising from the ashes, or is it a?
There are also 4 new family emojis
When are
coming your
these?
way.
Coming your way.
What 17.4? Didn't we just get the 17.3 the other day?
I was just looking.
I think, yeah.
I think you're right. 17.3.1.
There you go.
What else is coming?
What kind of mixed up, shake up
Families?
front to real life families do they?
Well, we have an adult, and a child. We have an adult, child. We have adult child.
Oh, single parents are being shown now.
Yes.
So is this
an adult, child.
Oh, so this is like those bumper stickers?
Like you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're supposed to get them this spring. We'll find out.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And then there are 6 people emojis that have directions specifying variations. Is this people or a person walking facing right, a person running facing right, a person kneeling facing right?
So you could have someone running off the page, in essence.
Yeah.
An emoji of someone fleeing.
What? I'm running away from something?
We're just going back to hieroglyphics. Our culture has made a complete 180. Use your words.
I agree. I mean, you can text speak. You don't even need to type it.
Thumbs up, Josh. You're right, buddy.
And they're not leaving anyone out. There's a person with a white cane facing right, person in a manual wheelchair facing right.
Have the person with a white cane facing right with the car driving left.
Big bus coming by.
And then followed by the wheelchair emoji.
And then a motorized wheelchair facing
Well,
right.
you'll need that after getting hit by the bus in the aforementioned. You can tell a little story.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Do you use emojis much?
Yeah, I probably use them more than I should.
I think it's fun.
Well, you were against them at the beginning. Yeah. Big time.
No, I was against the emoticon.
Oh, okay.
That's the one with the sideways smile. What is
Yes.
it? Colon, paren.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting a little complicated. I don't have that kind of time.
Well, yeah. Well, that just explains why you like the emojis. They're already made for you.
They are pre-made.
Do you send the little kissy face to your girl all the time?
No.
Oh.
Do you? Can you?
Okay.
Are there other companies that make emojis you can buy?
Yes.
Oh, really?
We've talked about that.
Are there? Do they have adult emojis?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and there
apparently
are,
they do.
The NFL has emojis, team themed.
Oh, no kidding.
Sure.
We'll have to look into that. That sounds like fun.
Is there something you particularly are looking for?
You know, like a Chiefs helmet or whatever.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
2 boobs.
Well,
you asked if they had adult themed.
A girl in a Chiefs helmet and 2 boobs.
Yeah.
2 boobs would be good. Yeah.
Just the one.
One with helmet?
Helmet on the. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
Right.
So could we could create our own emojis then and sell them?
Heck yeah.
We won't.
Yeah.
But
Do they have to be? I assume they have to be approved. They have to go through some process.
Oh, here? Jesus, it'll take 4 years.
No, I mean, I mean by.
Oh, there will be a couple of
I don't know who would approve them. I mean, if you're selling them,
Do they have to go through Apple or?
I don't know.
I don't know, because that's a great
Universal?
question.
Do they work on a Samsung?
Hmm.
I don't know. Okay, well, what else you got over there?
Speaking of new things, Japanese clothing company brand called Felicissimo has released an unusual garment inspired by the shape of a giant sunfish. Shaped just like the large marine creature with its large fins acting as arms and its mouth designed as the collar, the sunfish sweater, modeled by a young woman, made quite an impression on Twitter or X when it received over 15,000 likes.
Okay, here's a picture of it. It has the lady's arms look like fins.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Josh, you want to take a look at this thing?
Yeah, I tried. Let me take a look.
Sunshine sunfish sweater.
It's a big blue sunfish, and her head is sticking out of its mouth. Not sure. Let's see. Maybe if you want cats following you around all day.
It's tacky, but maybe fun for some.
Well, you know.
Probably not
You
as
saw
popular as
There you go.
the sardine panties.
Oh, there you go.
Those are.
That reminds me of the Sharks from Katy Perry's halftime show. A little bit, no?
Isn't that still considered to be the most popular halftime show ever?
I think so.
One with the famous dancing.
Man, she rode that line out. Boy, oh boy, that was something.
Prince has got, I think, isn't Prince probably one of the top?
That was the one in the
halftime
rain
shows?
in Miami, right?
They had fireworks. And,
Coming up, we have a shipwreck in Lake Superior. We also have an interesting variation on art. I'll put it that way when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later.
We have a request. Christy, do you feel like doing a little something over there?
Something like what?
Well, we have a request for Christy does a thing she does on occasion on stage with Henry Phillips. And
I see.
They are going to be working together.
Oh,
I don't know.
We were going to use that as a tease to get people to Wiley's on Saturday to see the big.
Well,
the big show.
The big
that'd be nice, but
duet.
there are a lot of people who can't make it.
Didn't we hear a new version of the? Wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Did you guys ever?
Yeah, we did get that.
Oh, cool.
We played that.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we? Can you do the original? Do you know?
That's the more politically correct version.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever guys tried this on the air here?
Have we? Yeah, I think we have. I don't know. Gosh, Henry, it's been so long since I've seen you, and I just thought that would be great to kind of maybe sit here and talk about some things like the weather. Have you noticed how hot it's gotten? Oh my God, and the humidity.
She's talking again.
I have some friends that have shown
really
up
bugging
at
me.
the
She's
beach
talking again.
wearing the most ungodly
It's so
outfits.
embarrassing. I look at my friends.
I don't know what women are thinking.
I think
these
she's
days.
psycho because she's talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and
That's great,
talking.
but at least make sure your surgeon gets your nipples in the right place, because I hate it when they skew left. God, what is that all about? You would think.
She's talking again. I need a cigarette. She's talking
And
again.
here's the other
I
girl
wish
who
we
wore
never
this
met. She's
little
talking
midget the other day. Oh,
again.
God, the scar she
She's like a
had.
TV set. She's talking and talking and talking. I'm gonna go insane.
That cellulite was something everybody
I'm in
has, so
horrific
why
pain.
would you even do that to yourself? And then
I think she's on cocaine.
Scars, your stomach looks like a battleground.
Maybe I
now.
need
It's
some
not
because she's
attractive.
talking and talking
Oh, my
and
God.
talking and talking.
And I'll tell you what, if she
I
wears
don't
that
care
bathing suit
about
one
a
more
word
time, I
you
am gonna
say.
have to-
You
I don't know.
already told that
Strap
stupid
her to
story
her room so
anyway.
she sees a
I'm
mirror.
gonna get a 38 and blow myself away because you're talking.
You look at yourself in the mirror and go, this is as good as I am ever going to look. Oh, my God. And to go out in public like that? What is she thinking? I was at a black tie event
She's
the other night.
talking
Henry,
again.
and the girl had
It's
on this
really
dress.
bugging me. She's talking again.
In a beautiful
It's
tuxedo.
so embarrassing. I look at my friends.
Unbelievably low
I think
cut
she's
dress.
psycho because she's
I
talking
couldn't
and
believe
talking
it. Here
and
we
talking.
are trying to raise money for a charity, and her breasts are hanging out.
She's talking again.
Oh my God, she's 55 years old. Come
She's
on,
talking
Amy.
again.
Press your age. What are you trying to prove?
She's talking
we all know
again.
that once you start drinking, you're going to hit on your husband's best friend, and that is not
She's
attractive.
talking again.
Yeah, right.
See what you miss when you're gone for just a couple of months, hon?
Wow.
Christy Lee, along with Henry Phillips. I heard something about nipples the wrong way
Have
and
you ever
breasts
seen
hanging out.
that?
Skewing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put them back, they're not exactly
Okay, thank you.
lined up.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Marty Feldman nipples.
Is that what they call it in the textbooks?
I
for the
think so.
plastic surgeon?
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day, parties, or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with it? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Harvard's quarterback has dropped behind the line again for loss of 40. Harvard's Harvard's man there, of course, is Chad Elmhurst. Chad is an academic All-American at Harvard, majored in physics with a minor in mathematics. And Bob, they tell me he's actually graduating a year early. Yeah, he's not going anywhere right now because he was flattened by Big Moose McCauley. Moose is a sixth-year redshirt freshman, majoring in scuba diving. And Bob, there's a nice shot in the stands of his wife and 5 kids. Yeah. He drives a Lexus.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
That's awful.
Awful entertaining.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
I think the fetching the towel deserves a thank you. The one guy called in that. Yeah.
Tossing the towel to you?
Sure, that deserves a thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, but you don't want to do a thing where you come out with a hand towel and you go, oh, wait a minute, you probably want this one, and then you throw the
big wet towel. No, you don't.
Implying
What's something you were talking about earlier?
Stadium beers.
Your money shot you were saying was
it's like 24 ounces.
So I don't know if this is with age, but I don't really have what you'd call a money shot. Mine just kind of quietly leaves the party. It's more of a will you take a check shot?
Kind of just slip out the side
just
door.
Just kind of moseys out.
That is my favorite joke of the year. Just kind of quietly leaves the party.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Wow. Sorry to hear that. Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control, more or less.
Yes. The relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
This is Reno Collier, and you're listening.
Away.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh is here. And there's Pat Godwin and Christy over at News Desk. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick, and let's check in with Tom.
And now here I am. Okay, very good. It's working. Now we'll check in with Christy Lee at the News Desk. Coming up, Kostaki Economopoulos in our NFL report.
We have an update from Mark Hayes down in Australia. If you listened earlier, he weighed in. He wanted to hear, what did he call about or write us a letter about?
The bagpipes.
Bagpipes, that was it.
Their bagpipes are going to be allowed at the Euro games this summer. And he mentioned that the best rock and roll song for bagpipes comes from AC/DC.
Which is good. And when, of course, Korn, they play a lot of, they do bagpipes. But Chick brought up nude beaches in Australia.
Here we go.
Apparently, according to Mark, we have plenty of nude beaches.
Plenty.
Couple around Queensland on the Gold and Sunshine Coasts where there's plenty of, as he put it, wildlife for you can
how about
wildlife.
All right.
And a lot of sharks, too, right?
Sure, they have their fair share of
gotta be careful.
your great whites down there.
You always seem to read about the shark attacks, and usually they're
well, maybe the nude people
surfers.
aren't going into the beach or into the water. They're just staying on the beach.
Do sharks like...
Well, they don't have to eat through the clothing. Of course they like you naked.
I bet they don't. Like,
Come on.
I bet they don't care about the clothing.
They don't like pigs in a blanket.
No. It's a wrapping on that.
No, yeah.
That's very, very interesting. What else is going on over there?
A Connecticut pastor is accused of selling crystal meth out of his church's rectory. State police.
Oh, boy.
Out of the what?
Rectory.
Oh, I totally misheard that.
The old prison purse.
State police report.
What is a rectory, by the way?
That's where the priests live.
That's a really unfortunate.
It's the house
really
where
unfortunate
they
name.
live.
So, yeah.
Welcome to the rectory.
It just
is it in the back? I mean, why?
State police report that the reverend of a United Methodist Church in Woodbury,
oh my God, he
Connecticut,
is a Methodist.
was found in possession of crystal methamphetamine in both rock form as well as meth that had been liquefied into a hypodermic needle.
Yikes.
Police said they arrested the pastor at the site of a purported drug deal set up by cooperating witnesses who had tipped them off.
That is not cool.
Apparently, he gave very rapid sermons.
Wow.
That's bad news.
Yeah.
Okay.
A teacher is accused of selling his students' artwork online.
Oh, yeah?
Drawings made by Mario Heron's students at Westwood Junior High School appeared online with one 12-year-old's artwork listed for $112 on at least 4 different websites.
Oh, my gosh.
Her drawings and those of other fellow classmates appear on multiple items, including $40 T-shirts, coffee mugs for $30, and even a $26 iPhone case.
Ah, I see.
Uh-huh. Students told their parents after a classmate discovered their teacher's website. The school board president told CTV News...
we can't tell you what the C stands for.
Okay.
Enjoy the show, though.
That it's taking these allegations very seriously and an investigation is underway. Or is he an entrepreneur and he's just trying to make a little extra money? Teachers don't get paid a lot.
Yeah, but I'm a big fan of student art, actually.
He's giving the kids a cut, I guess. And they know about it, right?
No, they don't know about it. That's the thing. Maybe if he gives them a cut.
We don't know. I mean, I've been saving up for a pizza party for those kids.
Yeah.
The tip-off was each work of art came with a refrigerator and then a magnet. You could post it. I got a problem with it. My refrigerator doesn't have magnet capability.
It doesn't?
Oh, no.
Well, you're too fancy.
I don't know. I mean,
I told you that. It took me a while to find I specifically wanted one, so I put magnets on the front of it. It took me a little bit to find one.
I must have lucked out.
Me too.
I got magnets all over mine. And
I did
my
too.
nieces and art and stuff like that.
Aw.
Yeah. Boy, she charged me a lot for one of her last pieces.
How much?
I offered her, she said she would sell it to me for 10.
Yeah.
I said I'd give her 5. And she said, how about 7?
This is grand, right?
Sorry, just dollars.
Oh, yeah. And what age are we dealing with?
Boy, 11 now, 12, something like that.
Very entrepreneurial.
Yeah, and so and it was an owl, very colorful, very well done.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say maybe like a 10 by 18, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty big.
Yeah.
And I gave her a 10, and she gave me back $3. Or no, she, yeah, and no, something else went wrong.
I was going to say, well,
the
that
story,
right.
what really happened is way better than the story that I'm telling.
Okay.
Just know.
All right.
Please just know that in real life I experienced something real funny and enjoyable.
Was there something about the art itself that was interesting?
Swindled you is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Did she take the whole $10 or
something along those
did
lines?
Not give you the
I mean, you guys should have been there.
She
the way you described it, nobody got hurt.
If you had been there, you would have known what happened.
Okay.
Oh, well.
And we'd be chuckling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys would have really liked it if I had all the details.
We would have been telling the story somewhere else.
I'm sure it would have been repeated.
Yeah.
We could walk to the cooler and go tell it to somebody. Sounds really, really good. Who would be buying other kids' artwork, though? I mean,
could be a thing.
I don't know.
Do you want to... I don't know.
Lonely Bachelor?
This makes sense. This makes more sense. You go to an Etsy type site,
right?
And you can buy a T-shirt with this. I would buy a shirt that just had a silly looking gorilla or whatever drawn, and it looked like it was drawn by a kid.
Because there are sites where you can get your own kids.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just looks like a fun design.
Or is this some person who's trying to, date someone thinking and say, hey, I've got some kids, even though they don't have them?
No, it doesn't sound like that.
It sounds like he's just trying to make some extra money.
I understand why the teacher's doing it. I'm saying, who's the purchase? Who's going to buy other kids' artwork?
Well, I did try to explain it in that it's just a silly design that people might like.
Okay, all right.
Because it's on T-shirts and bags and coffee mugs.
Or we don't know how it was presented. Maybe it's presented that they're buying artwork to help the kids.
My niece once drew this one painting.
Oh, here's another story.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is it an owl?
It was,
is there math?
What the hell was it? But man, I'm telling you what, if you saw it, you guys probably would have liked it.
Oh, that sounds like it could be funny.
Yeah.
Sounds like
you would have really.
I call it Uncle Josh's peach.
All I know is you guys would have reacted somehow.
He posed for half an hour for this.
Uncle Josh's peach. Come on, kids. Paint my hand.
Eat me a lot of peaches.
Shipwreck hunters have found the wreckage of a merchant ship that sank in Lake Superior in 1940.
Oh.
The Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society.
It's hard to get excited about because you know what this means.
Yep.
What?
Already putting the capo on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And shipwreck researcher Dan Fountain announced the discovery of the 244-foot bulk carrier, the Arlington, in about 650 feet of water, approximately 35 miles north of Michigan's Keweenaw. How do you say that, Tom? Keweenaw Peninsula.
This is cool.
The ship sank in a storm on May 1st, 1940. The crew abandoned the Arlington, made it safely onto a large freighter called the Collingwood, though Captain Frederick Tatybug Burke went down with his ship.
Old Tatybug?
Yeah.
Tatybug!
So I think that's why there isn't a song about this one.
It's only 650 feet, right? Couldn't they have seen it? I mean, it's right there, right?
I think Tatybug?
Tatybug?
What an unusual nickname, but that...
After the old potato bug that caused so many trouble.
Oh, is that what it was, you think? Tatybug?
That'd be my guess.
Oh, okay.
Potato bug?
What a captain that went down with his ship. That's amazing.
They must. That's a rule.
Well, it's an interesting story, actually, if you read the whole thing. They, the crew abandoned ship without being ordered to do so by the captain.
Oh, so they bailed.
Well, they wisely said, this baby's going down. This water's cold. It says the captain was last seen, Tatybug was last seen near the pilot house waving to the Collingwood minutes before the ship vanished into the lake.
Or maybe he lived somewhere else for many, many years. They're
talking about me on the radio.
There's some amazing photographs of this. When we come back, Pat, don't you have a tribute to a ship that went down in Lake Superior?
You know damn well it does.
I'll check.
Okay, well, I'll look forward to that.
You know damn well.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
So Dan, you're getting divorced. Huh?
I know. Yeah.
But I mean, really, even on like careers, I mean, it is tough, on the road. But we're just so different too. Like comedy, and she is an electrical engineer. Very, very different worlds.
Okay.
Wow. And I probably should have listened more too, because I realized after her doing that for 9 years, the only thing I know about her job is that it has to do with electricity and engineering, and that's it. It's so boring. Like, I hate it. Like, she would try and describe it to me, and she would use these technical words that I don't understand. And then she would dumb it down with smaller technical words I also don't understand.
Right.
So it would just be frustrating. Like, I would feel like some dumb monster just incapable of knowledge. Just like, me no like talk now. Dan Hart hurts. Dan Hart sad. I mean, seriously, the things she would say.
That's very good.
But it would be like, would you guys understand this if she's trying? I'd be like, what do you do? She's like,
are you asking us if we understand divorce?
No, the job.
The job.
Oh, the job. Okay.
Like, okay, because this is the kind of thing she would say. I'm like, no, seriously though, what do you do?
Right.
She's like, well, right now I design schematics to handle the downtown power grid voltage distribution. What?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, what's the schematic do? She's like, well, schematic doesn't do anything. It just shows where the load's being carried. And I'd have to go 8th grade to make myself feel better. I'm like, I'll show you where the load's going to get carried. Dan happy now. Dan Hart is fun again.
She'd be like, Dan, I'm serious.
Typical guy.
Dan got big load.
Yeah.
Dan been on road.
The problem was it was so dry. I knew I'd have to work so hard, and then in the end, it would just suck anyway. It would just be something boring I wouldn't care about.
Right.
Sometimes I'd want to just say, look, just stop talking. Do you or do you not build robots? No?
Yeah.
Then why are we talking?
Right.
She could build a robot.
Yeah, I guess she
electrical
could.
engineer, sure.
Yeah.
I know. Why can't you do that?
She probably will.
Still.
Yep. Yes, one that listens. Yeah.
Someone she can get along with.
Yeah. Who doesn't like meat? Hello.
Yes, that could very well happen. That'd be kind of a dillbot.
Okay. I think that's
So
the
it likes
first time
pickles. All right. Okay.
Insulted someone's ex-wife on the air.
No. A dillbot makes perfect sense.
If she's an electrical engineer, she can, make her.
Yeah, make whatever she
Who
wants.
knows? I'm sure she's a level person.
I just picture my son saying, my new daddy's a dillbot.
I'm sure that.
I did a show at this dance club. I don't know if you can tell by looking at me. I don't like to dance. The lady running the show, she was like, why don't you shake what your mama gave you? I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to shake scoliosis and a low self-esteem, but there were black lights everywhere in that venue, on stage and backstage where I'm standing. And I was just doing the normal pre-show check, and I had a stain on my pants right here. I know, I felt the same way. What had happened was, you know when you put your pants in the washer and you dump the soap in, it all landed right here, and that shows up under a black light. I didn't know that, and neither did anybody else. Because I was on stage and everybody was like, oh man, that is a lot. It was a capful, it was a lot. That's 2 loads, so. If you think that's a dirty joke, it's because you're a dirty person. It's a laundry joke, it's a clean joke, so.
Penethols, and nitrous.
Anesthesia City!
And oh yeah, free balloons for the kids. Hey, if they're real young, make sure they don't suck on any of that balloon air, if you know what I'm saying.
Anesthesia City! Open every day, 10 until 10. 9.
Hey, I'm epidural saying, so, what's it going to take for me to put you in a coma today?
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
He is Ryan Stout,
Hello,
very
Ryan.
handsome young man. Ryan, you're a clean cut looking young guy.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not clean cut, but no profanities for me. I mean, I'm just, I would use it if I thought it was shocking, but I don't think it's shocking anymore, you know, because the profanity, it's everywhere now. It's everywhere.
That's true.
You can't even rent, like, a nice adult film where a man and another man and maybe a woman have consensual sex in front of a camera without one of the three spewing out profanities. It's awful. It's all F me and my A and S. And it's disgusting, all right?
Blank me now.
I'd like to sit down with my niece and nephew, Jenna and Jameson, in a family environment and watch a nice orgy flick without turning them into potty mouths. Is that so much to ask, America? Where is the FCC when you need them?
Amen.
Folks?
You raise a good point.
Where's your head, America?
But I can't stand the endorsements that come after that because everybody's going to have their own shoe and selling shoes and telling these kids to buy shoes because, honestly, I don't care what kind of shoe an athlete wears, and neither should you. My question is, what kind of shoe does a black surgeon or lawyer wear? What is Johnny Cochran wearing? That should be the commercial. When you can get a brother off a double homicide the whole world knows he's guilty of, that's a bad shoe.
Bob and Tom.
WindowNation.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. And that Ace joke of the day on the way. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Also coming up, Kostaki Economopoulos with All Pro Lines, his analysis of the Super Bowl. Now, we just had an interesting story out of Lake Superior. Another wreck has been found at the bottom of Lake Superior. Very exciting. It was just discovered. The ship went down in 1940, the Arlington. But it's now lying in 650 feet of cold water.
Wow.
35 miles north of the Keweenaw Peninsula.
How about that?
And the captain was
How about that?
A captain was Frederick Tatey Bug Burke.
Went down with a ship.
Yeah, he did go down. The rest of the crew, fortunately, was able to get off the.
So, you fellas you're just gonna leave me, huh? Not one of you gonna stay.
I don't think they meant it literally that I'd go down with the ship.
Guys?
The article here says, discoverers said that as the Arlington took on water, the crew, quote, out of fear for their lives and without orders from Captain Burke, abandoned ship.
Well, yeah, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Hey, this baby's going down, Captain.
All right, well, you will be haunted. I'll tell you that.
And it says he was last seen near the pilot house waving at the Collinwood, which is the ship that picked up the other gents. Wow.
See, oh my gosh, so the other ship was already right there.
Yeah, how do you not just
And he
get on
didn't
the
go,
ship?
because he knew, hey, look, the captain goes down with the ship.
Boy, he must really not been happy.
If this place catches on fire, Tom has to sit there and keep talking.
Wow. Hope the mic at least works.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe this morning was the wrong morning for that show.
Yeah.
I have a quick question for you, Josh.
Yes, sir.
During the break.
Yeah.
I know you searched your mind. Were you able to find out the story you were trying to tell?
Oh, man, no. No. It's
still lost, huh?
This could be a new...
you don't want to try it again?
A new milestone where
It's all in the details. You got the money wrong. Is all.
Yes, I got the money.
Okay,
it was something
okay.
like, she said $10.
Right.
I could buy her paint, my niece's drawing for $10. And I said, how about 5? And she said something like, how about 7? And I said, no, 5. And so I gave her a 10, and she only gave me $3 back.
So she got
the
her
7.
seven.
Okay. That's
There you go.
something like...
Very good.
And, wait, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call here.
Oh.
Hello? Yes. Yeah, this is Josh Arnold. 60 Minutes. I would love to talk about my niece and the drawing on your television program. All right.
Son of a gun.
Wow.
Sunday? All right, I'll see you.
Okay, that's good. That's right. Now, Pat, sadly, many ships have gone down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And with the current technology, they're discovering a lot more of them.
Well, Lake Gitchigumi rarely gives up her dead.
Yeah,
if I would
of course.
understand.
And, the most famous shipwreck in the Lake Superior, naturally, the great Gordon Lightfoot, a terrific song.
amazing.
You have kind of a tribute to that, Pat?
Yeah, the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Many versions went before that until he decided on that particular lyric.
The work in progress before he got to the final.
It sits down below like the ship we all know, the rectum of Ella Fitzgerald. She'd scat when she sang, and her bottom would bang. A disaster when the winds would come early.
Fart.
Fitzgerald family emailed me, said stop singing about poor Ella's rectum. They complained and they cussed. I threw Tom under the bus and said I write 'em. It's Tom who corrects 'em. The same 4 chords, man, you've heard it before. But I'll sing for Christy and the fellas. Here we go. A doctor, it said, would always turn his head when performing her colon procedure. There's polyps in corn and Louis Armstrong's horn. The rectum of Ella Fitzgerald. That's the foghorn in the ship.
Oh, that's great, Pat.
Thank you very much.
I love the detail of
yeah.
Satchmo's horn in there.
Lost horn, they call it.
How is that?
That would be... I have to wonder if ER docs ever pulled a trumpet mouthpiece out of somebody's.
Oh, sure they have. Maybe the mouthpiece. Yes.
Talk about an embouchure. Is embouchure with an E or an A?
E.
I don't know that I've ever read it. I've only heard it said.
All right. You know what an embouchure is, Christy?
It's a part of a musical instrument used to...
It's the
let you blow into.
position of the mouth.
Oh.
That's your embouchure, see.
Well, you play the flute?
That would require an embouchure. Now, violin players don't need an embouchure.
No, they don't. They need nimble fingers.
It's lost. They have what's called an embouchure. The position of the arm has to be just so.
I see. What else have you got over at the news desk?
A traveler returning to the United States from Africa was found with mummified monkeys in his luggage.
Of course.
Sir.
According to U.S. Customs, the passenger returning from a visit to the Democratic Republic of Congo initially reported his luggage.
I bet there's not a ton of democracy happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
He said he had dried fish in his luggage. A CPB sniffer dog, however, discovered something a little more unusual: mummified monkeys. The man reportedly told agents he brought the monkeys into the U.S. for his own consumption. That's right.
Consumption?
Yes, they eat mummified monkey meat. CBP spokesperson Ryan Bissett.
Is that monkey jerky?
Said no charges were filed.
Is that what that is?
Monkey jerky and then throw poopy.
Oh. All the luggage was seized and the nearly 9 pounds of bushmeat marked for destruction.
Yes.
Raw or minimally processed meat from wild animals, sometimes referred to as bushmeat, is of course banned in the United States because of the threat of disease.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Get that out of here, sir.
Bushmeat. Wow, that is awful. Yikes. But mummified.
Mummified monkey meat.
Little dirty birdie feet.
That is just creepy. Although, did you see that there's a cover band out there called the Mummified Monkeys?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Most of the fellas are gone, you see.
3 out of 4.
Mickey's still here. Yeah.
Photographs of the fellas.
Do you have a song, Pat?
Well, Mickey's out on tour, Mickey Dolenz.
He is?
Mm-hmm.
I was joking. I had no idea.
Goes something like this. Here I come, walking down the street. I get the funniest looks from everyone I meet. Hey, I'm a monkey. People say I monkey around. I'm the only one singing. Every other monkey 6 feet in the ground. That's how the show goes now.
Mickey, still call us, please.
I love Mickey Dolenz. He's very talented.
Did you ever watch the Monkeys?
I did. Yeah, they were on
Love the
repeats.
Monkeys.
Oh, yeah. Nickelodeon or something like that?
Yeah, so we'd watch them after school. And my mom would talk about the crush she had on Davy Jones.
Davy Jones sang to
And then
me
we saw
once.
them live at Six Flags.
Oh.
And
did you have a chance to work with them?
The Monkeys?
Kind of, sort of, when you worked at Six Flags?
No, I was too young. Yeah, this was...
Okay.
And it was so good, the afternoon show, that we stayed for the evening show.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Same patter, same jokes in between songs?
Yeah, I think so, but we loved it.
Was
Man.
it all 4 or just...
Yeah,
It was.
all of them.
Wow.
Really?
Well,
usually
maybe Nesmith wasn't with them
most of the time.
But so it may have been the 3.
They had a huge resurgence. MTV ran them all in the 80s at one point.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's when we were watching
Yeah, we
them.
saw him at Disney World in probably the 90s.
They were great. They were. It was fun.
You can see the
It might have been just Davy
reruns
Jones.
on Access TV currently.
Still.
Really? Oh.
I like those sound effects they put in for no reason. The doing.
That was a funny show.
Waka, 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 waka. What'd you say?
I liked it.
He said it was a funny show.
Okay.
You didn't like it at all?
Well, I watched it like crazy.
Yeah.
I was right in that age group, but no.
I was hoping that those double-breasted shirts would take off.
They wore like the high-collared, what were those called?
Nehru jackets?
Nehru jackets at one point.
Vest,
didn't they?
cap.
I still can't figure out why they called Michael Nesmith wool hat for like an episode or something.
Yeah, they tried to shove
He always
that
had that, didn't he?
He had that
Yeah, that was his thing.
He wore a toque
Yeah, it was very odd.
He was a bizarre person.
in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a weirdo.
You know, the famous, his mother invented whiteout,
Oh, yeah, I didn't know
these
that.
typewriter fluid. That business probably has fallen off a bit, huh?
Yeah, it probably has. He's sort of considered the inventor of the music video.
Kind of, sort of.
Is he really?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Oh.
Sunset
Parts?
Sam.
Yeah, Elephant Parts is real hit and miss.
Yeah.
Coming up, we're going to talk with Kostaki Economopoulos. It's a thing called All Pro Lines. This is going to be putting the Super Bowl to bed. I look forward to telling him that Chick McGee got 3 huge picks right.
Kaboom!
What did Kostaki pick? Do we have his pick?
I think he took the Chiefs, if
Yeah.
I remember
Did he?
correctly.
He did. Al Jackson took the 49ers. Ace took the 49ers. Remember that, Ace?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's admitting it.
Wow.
Drew Powell took the 49ers. But Chickster and Kostaki are the ones that got it right. Speaking of getting things right, time to get cozy. I got some winter weather hitting real hard in certain spots right now.
Especially in the Northeast. Woo.
And that's where HelloFresh comes in, because this would be a good time for some delicious comfort food. And we talk about HelloFresh now. They've got so many things, the variations every week, dozens of different things you can get. And we've talked about the fact they've got stuff that's, I guess, calorie smart or carb smart, but also good old-fashioned, beautiful and delicious comfort food. See what I'm talking about by going to HelloFresh.com. And there's a special code. It's BT Show Free. That will grab you one free breakfast per box for life, as long as you have an active subscription. So, Christy Lee, what have you been working on?
Well, with Valentine's Day just around the corner, this is a wonderful comfort meal. Sirloin steak and roasted garlic pan sauce with mashed potatoes and broccoli. 5 minutes of prep, 40 minutes of cook time. It's on the table. You have this beautiful gourmet meal. Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie, from HelloFresh.
Chef-curated recipes, like I said. So here's what happens. They do the shopping. They put it in the box. You're getting fresh ingredients. They've got them all measured out. So you just put it together. It's significantly cheaper, an estimated 25% cheaper than takeout. And once again, that free breakfast for life. See what's in there. See what you'd like to have. By the way, switching proteins is no problem. All the details are posted. HelloFresh.com/BT Show Free. One breakfast item per box with an active subscription. So check it out once again. HelloFresh.com/BT Show Free. Coming up, a little bit of NFL action with Kostaki Economopoulos. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening.
We have my favorite former lumberjack is in the studio. He is comedian Greg Hahn.
Hey, all right. Thanks for having me here. Hey, chick, we're going to Vegas?
We're going to Vegas. We're going to get a glass of crazy, and we're going to Vegas.
Little blackjack?
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Hit me.
I don't know how to play it, just like yelling, hit me.
Hit me.
19, hit me.
Hit me.
27, keep hitting me. Take the $700. What is this, a free rum and coke? How do you guys stay in business? Then I throw the dice. That's what I do.
Hit me.
I bring my own dice. I throw them anywhere I want.
Greg Hahn is here with us.
High-limit restrooms.
Greg is one of my favorite people. Now, before we get to the action, you've never met Jessica before.
Hi, Jessica.
Isn't she pretty?
Greg. Oh, beautiful.
Nice blue eyes.
10.
Now, let's. You look a little bit different.
What's going on with me?
We have kind of a lumberjack shirt on that I like very much.
It's a summer theme. It is. It's very nice.
Yes,
thanks,
very
Josh.
nice.
Josh, madman. Is that right?
Now your hair looks.
Shows, yeah, what's going on with this?
Your hair looks a little different.
I'm wearing a mood wig.
Oh, okay,
wig.
nice.
Oh,
no, you got a nice set of hair up there.
Thanks.
What color's your hair today?
It's a new shade of fake. Bird's eye maple. Witness protection 22. Bozo 6. Yeah,
it's a new shade of fake.
Yeah, a little chocolate thunder.
Yeah.
What was it? Bozo 6? What'd you say?
Yeah, Bozo 9.
Bozo 6.
Oh.
Yeah. I like the mood wig. That would be funny.
It's darker than normal.
It is?
Yeah, you don't stick with the same fake color?
No, I don't know. I glance at it.
You just get what's on sale? What is that? Looks like you're doing Elvis just before the end.
Oh, it does not.
It's a little Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Not that dark.
Well, it's good to see you, Greg. I got a story for you.
Oh.
Now, I happen to know a couple things about you. Marine Corps, you were exiled as what?
Captain by the time I got. Man, I was lucky to be in the Marine. Marines are so great.
Okay.
Oh, you learn stuff. Like now, if I'm on a bad date, I just call it an airstrike on my own position.
But I happen to know that you have a couple of hobbies. You're a drummer.
Yeah, I like the drums.
You like to play the drums. As you say, bringing the thunder, I believe.
Right, that's with the double pedal.
Sure.
For drummers,
you have the condo.
Double bass drum.
You have the uptown condo.
Well, my condo is very, I designed it myself. A lot of ladies don't realize a single man designed my condo. Like the ping pong table faces the drum set. Feng shui!
Greg, how's your dating life?
Are you kidding me? It's the best. I don't mind being exclusive as long as I can date a few other girls.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like to get down on one knee. You know what I mean? I say, would you like to be worked into the rotation?
Bang!
Thank you. No, I'm dating a beautiful girl. She's lovely. She's from the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a professional clogger.
Okay.
Not a toilet she can't clog. Come on, everybody. There's no jokes in here.
Wake up, people.
Well, that went from bad to worse very quickly.
You using the dating apps, Josh?
I'm not, no.
Come on, get in there.
They work.
It's a good time. They do. For me, it's a bloodbath.
Oh, really?
In prison, yes. I approve everybody. You know what I mean? Prosthetic head, yes. Dude in wig, close enough. Nothing.
They don't hit your back.
Bloodbath.
Like them all.
I like Josh's answer. They work. You don't want to date.
I'm not ready.
And there's somebody in your house.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
Square, I want to go ahead and tell Jessica how it works.
How does it work?
Hey, let me tell you something, Jessica. You play hard to get. I play gone for life. I got stuff with a cold shoulder. It's called scorched earth.
He's right. That's the way he does it.
I used to date this girl. I say, you want to go to dinner? She'd say, I'll let you know a little later. So I'll let you know right now. I already ate.
What a catch you are.
You don't like girls to play hard to get?
No, I don't tolerate it.
You don't tolerate it at all.
I'm out.
And now, what's your day like? You wake up. You wake up at your.
That's a great question. What is your day like?
You wake up at your
compound, your home.
Well, no, you live in a condo, right?
Yeah, I got the condo. I got the drum set. I got the ping pong table. The whole thing. I got the bird feeder. You want to go 4-to-1, sugar to water?
Oh, you have hummingbirds.
Water to sugar.
Yes,
yeah,
hummingbirds.
Sit out there for about 3-4 hours.
Watch the hummingbirds.
You have a lot of furniture in your place.
Not a lot of furniture. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change things around now.
Oh.
And I'm wondering, do I want to get like a full-blown, unapologetic orange shag carpet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that answers that.
Okay, good.
Well, your condo's tastefully decorated.
Not
isn't
really.
it?
It's solid colors. It looks crazy.
Oh.
It's it's pretty. It's clean. It's
Okay.
bright.
You
But I
keep
might rip the
things
carpet
clean?
out. Yeah, I keep things clean.
So you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say,
What am I? Okay, right. Well, compare myself to other guys. Serious guys. They have wives, kids, and whatnot. I look at myself. What are you? Some kind of genius? How's that bit go? I can't remember my bits. I got to be doing the bit to remember it.
You wake up every day and you go work out.
I walk around. I drink a little coffee, walk around. You know what I do on a show day is I hold perfectly still. I put the air conditioner on frostbite. I don't move. I never bring a date because I can't waste energy during the day. I got to go bananas at night. You know what I mean? But if you bring a date somewhere, you're playing a comedy club. She's like, let's go to a water park or something. I got to explain to her, I am the water park at 8 o'clock tonight. Hold still. Be quiet. AC back down to 61.
All night.
Some like Bud, some like Schlitz, but for me, it's
Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Good morning. Here's Tom Griswold. Hello.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Coming up, we're going to hook up with comedian Kostaki Economopoulos. There he is.
There he is.
Once again, he looks like he's in the Secret Square on the Hollywood Squares on our big screen.
Love that.
Kostaki, I believe you called it, as did Chick McGee, just to set you up here. When it came to the Super Bowl, Chick's pick, he picked an overtime game, called that. He said Mahomes would be the MVP.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Congrats, Chick.
And he said that Mahomes would be the MVP, and he picked the winner.
Yep.
Wow.
Just basic
Nice
stuff.
work, buddy.
1, 2, 3. Almost too easy. Yep.
I think overtime was a big payout on the props bet, right?
Yeah, buddy of mine.
30-1 or something.
Yeah, buddy of mine went ahead and he did quite well. Yeah.
Man.
Oh,
So you're going to take you out for a steak?
Yeah.
Well, eventually. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, Kostaki, your thoughts about the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. Congrats to the Chiefs. Congrats to Patrick Mahomes. You deserve it, man. At the parade this week, just don't forget to take your dad's car keys away. That's all. Make sure he's not driving any of the floats.
There we go.
A DUI, I believe.
One word we keep hearing reminds me of primetime soap operas in the 80s, Dynasty.
Oh.
But one word we haven't heard this week, Dallas. So that's Kansas City Dynasty sounds like a reality show about a barbecue restaurant. That sounds fun. Let's watch that.
Mighty good barbecue, yeah.
Mahomes is coming for your legacy, Tom Brady. Check that rearview mirror. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. This was the 7th longest game in NFL history. I assume the longest is Falcons-Patriots. That one's still playing in my head. So this is the Super Bowl where both teams get to touch the ball in overtime? Interesting. Not bitter at all about that. a different rule.
Did you see that apparently a chick was telling me, I guess Shanahan was not clear on what the rules were?
It definitely a couple of the players weren't clear, which is kind of surprising to me after, apparently the Chiefs were like practicing and discussing this for 2 weeks. And the Niners were not quite sure how it worked. Some of them were puzzled. They didn't take the ball and just score and win kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Like there's a last at bat now. I've done this little quiz with Chick before. Can I do it with you, Tom? Quick little fun quiz for you. Aussie Rules Football has, in the last several years, changed their setup. But for over 100 years, when there's a tie in Aussie Rules Football, which happened 3 times in 115 years or something, what happens next? In the grand final, it's their Super Bowl. It's 100,000 people there. It's a big national thing. It's like our Super Bowl. What happens when that ends in a tie?
Some kind of kickoff thing where they all take shots? I don't know.
They flip a coin.
That's a good guess. Anyone else want to chime in?
They flip a coin?
They flip a coin. Good guess.
There's a boxing match.
Oh, there you go.
Like some kind of fight
Kangaroos.
between two.
Sure. They have, again, just to be clear, they've since changed it. They now have an overtime thing that they do. But for over 100 years, when that game ended in a tie, which happened in 2010, they just play the game again the next week.
Whoa!
Wow.
That's cool. Isn't that a great answer?
Yeah.
Answer.
Well, more football, yeah. Boy, I don't know, though, getting up again for another Chiefs 49ers game this coming weekend. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be a weird call to usher. Hey, don't put the skates away.
Yeah, that's right. Hold on to the skates. That's funny.
Wow.
Usher's from Atlanta. Finally, a good Atlanta performance in a Super Bowl. That's nice.
I didn't know. I'm not really familiar with Usher's work. I was impressed that when he had the roller skates, got those out, I loved it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Were they traditional roller skates or blades?
They were roller skates.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't they call those 4x4s or something? I think they do.
Yeah. Based on this show, he got promoted from usher to groomsman. So congratulations.
Oh, that's good. He actually got married, didn't he?
Yeah,
He did after the game. Yeah.
Right after pawing Alicia Keys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all over.
After half of fumbles and 3 and outs, the halftime show was a welcome respite. People were moving around the field in coordinated motions following a plan. It was nice. To that point, it was the only 15 minutes of the game that didn't feature at least 2 punts. Usher took his shirt off. We saw Jason Kelsey topless. Can we get Gracie Hunt in on the fun? Can we? The heir to the Chiefs. Yeah. Janet Jackson must have been watching at home like, oh, sure, now it's cool. Fine. Yeah.
Nipples.
Yeah.
The NFL considered Lizzo for the halftime show, but they were worried the audience would see a fat lady singing and think the game was over. That would,
All right. Well, that's a fine joke, Stucky. I'll back you up on that.
All right.
You'll get complaints. Hey, just back
yeah.
You'll get complaints.
I'll get a few strongly worded
I think Lizzo's happy with who she is. I don't think there's
he wasn't critical of that?
Not at all.
I'm not judging.
He was talking about the perception of the audience.
Right.
Right. That's right. The game was ugly early. It was hard to watch. You'd think it was on Peacock. It was hard to watch. It was hard to. There was no scoring for a long time, and then towards the end, it got really exciting. It was the opposite of a marriage. Like, At halftime, Travis Kelce had 1 catch for 1 yard. Yeah. Taylor Swift must have been thinking, I traveled to the other side of the earth for this. Ridiculous. 2025, the NFL will play a regular season game in Spain. And someday they might even put a professional football team in Carolina.
Carolina.
They don't have a professional team. You
Carolina.
See.
Panthers not good.
They're not very good. Not worth being called professional.
Yes.
The NFL set to have their first ever game in Brazil as well coming up here. You guys know Notre Dame has touchdown Jesus, but Brazil up on the hill there has unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he is.
Very good.
This week, Ocho Cinco said if the Chiefs lose, he'll divorce his wife and have no sex for a year. I did it the old-fashioned way. I had no sex for a year, then got a divorce. That's the more traditional path. Seems like a tricky way to get out of a marriage, Chad. Sorry, baby. I'm not a welcher. I said it. I gotta go. But the Chiefs won, so he's good. I think she needs to be careful, though. If he continues to make bets like this, that's a bad. If Patrick Mahomes Sr. gets another DUI this year, I'm leaving my wife. All right. Odell Beckham is dating Kim Kardashian. Mm-hmm. Well, you can't make that catch with one hand. That's a two hands. That's at least two hands. Mm-hmm. I was hoping that was going to be the closer.
Oh, figure.
We were just picturing what you were telling us. A little too.
Kind of blacked out.
I could tell you something real quick. Coming up February 22nd, it's Frankfort, Kentucky at Porter's. It's Kostaki Economopoulos. The 23rd, Huntington, West Virginia at Black Sheep. February 24th, Evansville, Indiana's O'Brien's Sports Bar. And the 25th, Owensboro, Kentucky, Goodwood Brewing for Kostaki live and in person for some great stand-up comedy. How about that, Kostaki?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a little brewery tour. It's going to be some really fun shows. And I get to drink beers, good fancy beers. That's always nice.
All right. Now, will your next report involve the draft?
Yes. Oh, no, there's one between now and then. March, there's always a big, we'll find out where Kirk Cousins is. Maybe the Falcons will have a quarterback. March is always a bunch of big news. And then the draft, and then I'll be gone for a while after that. I'll be doing a lot of sleeping on Tuesdays.
All right. Are you going to watch the, is it the UFL, Ace?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. March 30th. I don't think so.
Yeah, right?
No. It doesn't have any of the trappings. It doesn't have any of the big storylines, none of the big stars. It needs to have, if they're going to do an off-brand they should really commit and do weird stuff. They should get Ocho Cinco to play and Johnny Manziel and Tim Tebow. They make a spectacle out of it if they're going to do it.
They should get the Savannah Bananas or whatever and have their PR people get involved.
Do something nutty. Right.
Something fun.
If you're not going to be the premier thing, do a nutty thing. Yeah. That's what I think. I agree.
Okay. Well, thanks, Kostaki. It's always a pleasure. We'll talk to you soon.
Enjoy your day.
Well, speaking of the Savannah Banana.
Yeah.
Did you know that I had this letter from Savannah right here?
No, I did not.
I do.
A fun area of the country.
Savannah.
There's a murder in Savannah.
This comes to us from Jason in Savannah. He writes, hand to God, true story.
Okay.
My wife and I were on our honeymoon in Maine. We were spending a few days in Arcadia National Park. One of the cool things you can do there is drive to the top of Cadillac Mountain and watch the sunrise. You've got to get up crazy early to do it, but you'll be one of the first people on the continent to see the sun on that particular day.
Oh, that's cool.
Sounds like a cool thing to do. Romantic. They're on their honeymoon.
Sure.
We waited in the morning chill, and someone out of nowhere started playing the bagpipes. And they played them very well. It was a really cool moment. As the sun broke through the horizon, it was magic. Until, during a lull in the music, a petite woman standing upwind broke a 2-second, 3-octave fart.
Oh, gee.
We still laugh about it every time it's mentioned.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Jason. Kind of a nice story. We've been talking about bagpipes.
Yeah.
And great songs featuring bagpipes. We're getting a lot of mail, by the way. There's a bunch more. You mentioned the one from Korn and other delights. AC/DC's got some bagpipes. And we're talking about bagpipes because they're returning to the Euro games. It's going to be legal to bring bagpipes into the stadiums.
If I were a fan, I'd be so mad.
All right.
They're all so tall, they're going to obstruct your view.
I wonder if there's a section where you're allowed to play the bagpipes.
Have to be. Like a student section at a college game,
yeah, so
they have the bagpipes.
You get there and the guy in front of you's got the bagpipes.
Yeah. Not to mention loud.
Yeah, they're really loud if you're really close.
I can't imagine more than one bagpipe and not being organized. Being played at the same time. My goodness.
Mayhem.
Right.
Now, we return now to the news desk with Christy Lee. Missed anything?
Of mayhem, a viral video shows staff at a Japanese zoo chasing a person in a lion costume. A Toby Zoological Park staff member dressed in the costume as part of an emergency earthquake drill. Video shows the two-legged lion wandering around and trying to escape the area, cordoned off by the staff before a van pulls up, tranquilizes the lion, while the real big cats in the lion enclosure look on. The zoo said in a Facebook post that this is the first drill they have held during operating hours, so a lot of the fans at the zoo were a little put off. They didn't really understand what was going on, but yeah.
So they're anticipating an earthquake.
That's what happens, yeah.
God, I never thought about that.
So a lion gets loose, and they don't have a lion to get loose, so they put a guy in a suit.
Right.
Well, yeah, they don't want to just let the lion out.
Well, they have real lions there, but they're not going to
Right. Practice with them.
make a little announcement. Please get up on the hill. We're about to let a lion loose. See what we're going to do if it escapes. Thanks for... Well, that's great.
A man who threw unspecified objects into a giant panda enclosure in China has become the latest visitor to be slapped with a lifetime ban on entering the park. A notice from the Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding did not identify the objects that said the feeding the pandas may cause them harm. It also said that the panda involved in Monday's incident was not injured and is in normal condition. They've had other lifetime bans for visitors for feeding pandas and bans for 1 to 5 years throwing water on a panda.
Well, and you don't feed them after midnight. So.
That's exactly right.
How close do they get to them?
The Chinese zoo, probably.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. There's a little bit of chicken wire, I bet.
Have all of the pandas exited the USA?
I think so. I think we only were down to 2, right? Maybe Atlanta?
Are we getting new ones, though?
No, not yet.
The Panda Lending Library?
Panda Lending's over.
This says, the National Zoo, 3 giant pandas set to return to China.
So there are no pandas in any zoo here in America.
The Chinese called them all back.
These are wow. This was an exchange agreement struck by President Nixon many, many years ago.
What a weird foreign policy thing.
Right. And I think Biden tried to get them to extend it or at least send more pandas back when this happened. I'm not making...
No, I know. It's just funny to think that when two world leaders meet...
Hey, listen, the panda
that's like
thing,
first on the agenda.
Yeah.
Couldn't we disguise the pandas we have?
Yes.
It's a polar bear. It starts raining. Yes. There's a big stripe on it.
Can't you get one in the wild or something?
I don't think we'd be allowed. I don't think we'd be allowed. First off, aren't they insanely rare in the wild? Like they're
super dangerous.
Aren't there like 8?
I think you're right. Might be right on.
Ace, you know how you get it back if you do catch one?
No, how?
Well, you put them on a train, the Panda Express.
According to this,
is that right?
According to this, the Chinese president, Xi Jinping, has signaled China will send new pandas to the United States, calling them envoys of friendship between the Chinese and American people.
Well, that's
okay,
all
good.
BS.
Yeah.
And they'll be equipped with listening device. I mean...
yeah. We are pandas.
We're just here to panda. We're fine.
The next pair of pandas most likely will go to San Diego Zoo.
All right. That's a nice one.
Okay.
Yes, it is a nice one. It's where I saw the pandas.
After years of research, according to this news article, researchers have captured images of a panda pleasuring himself.
Jeez, thanks, Tom.
That's hot.
What did you Google?
So hot.
I feel like I've seen pandas in real life. Is that
a zoo?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
Where?
I feel like they were at the St. Louis Zoo at one point. Did they
might
tour?
have been. Yeah, they might have been. They were in San Diego.
All
They
right.
were in Atlanta. They were in the National Zoo. They may
They
have.
may have eventually. All right. I just assumed every zoo had pandas.
Private citizens can't own a panda, right? I mean,
boy, if you
how
could,
would you get a hold of one?
I don't know.
Well, you'd have to smuggle it out of China first.
This sounds like
That'd be
something
tough.
Elon's going to do.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, talk about the ultimate rich guy thing.
A panda.
Panda driving a Tesla to go watch a rocket launch. I'd do it if I were Elon.
Are you going to go see Kung Fu Panda 4?
4.
You have to watch 1, 2, and
Because
3 first.
the 3 were not. They didn't wrap anything up. 4 is gonna...
I I saw 1 and 2 and remember being entertained.
I enjoyed the
Thought they
first
were
one.
funny.
I haven't seen any past that.
Yeah, they are very funny.
Are they? Okay.
And like good, like legitimately good action, if I remember, like good fight scenes.
No, I believe you. Who am I to argue with you? You're the movie guy.
By the way,
I'm glad you remember yourself, madam.
This thing about this panda crank in it is really kind of interesting.
Is that right?
It's not.
And this is one of those forest cams, whatever you call them, and it's just a camera. You've seen these things, really, and they'll have great pictures of wild tigers, etc.
Motion detection.
This was in the bamboo wilderness of Szechuan. They watched the pandas.
It's a spicy forest.
It was a spicy film when you hear about it. Snacking on some bamboo for lunch, the panda looks around, finds himself by himself, and decides to have what they say here, quote, a quick solo session.
Wow.
I thought they had a hard time getting pandas to do it.
They do. Well, this is in the wild. Yeah, in captivity, it's very difficult to get them to mate.
Well, no wonder. He just jacked.
He doesn't have any.
Leave yourselves alone.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Honey, while you were at work, we're fine.
Knock it out on my own.
Why don't you go read or something?
Tired.
I got the new Panda Boy magazine.
Give me a break.
As a fold-out, it's unbelievable. You talk about hot. Right now, I want to talk about Christy's life.
You do?
It's a new feature.
Boy. That's
Well,
boring.
you got married when?
May.
And your husband moved into your house.
Yeah, it'll be a month this weekend.
And now you're calling it our house?
Our house, yes.
It's a very, very, very fun house.
Because that's kind of a weird situation. You got.
Yeah, I catch myself a lot.
Yeah? Oh, really? You keep saying my house?
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, yeah. You got to. It's your house now. Their house.
Our house.
Wait till it comes up in an argument.
Oh.
Get out of my house.
Well, this was meant to be segueing
because
in a friendly way into the new bed you're getting.
Yes, tomorrow. I can't wait. Tomorrow after the show.
You're getting a Sleep Number bed.
Big
and,
king size.
That's because the Sleep Number bed is adjustable firmness, and both sides of the bed, each side of the bed, either side of the bed has its own setting, because I know Andy, your man, likes a firm mattress, so his Sleep Number smart bed setting will be a crisp 100, whereas you
like a softer mattress, so I'm at 35.
And the Sleep Number smart bed will help you develop what is the perfect setting for you. Sleep is super important, and Sleep Number, like I said, they have perfected adjustable firmness, among many other things. And these beds are smart, and they'll help you get a better night's sleep. If you don't believe me, how about J.D. Power, the independent ranking organization that checks stuff like this out? They've ranked the Sleep Number bed #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. If you want to read about it, go to jdpower.com/awards. See what's going on with J.D. Power's 2023 awards. Sleep Number wins. And now is, of course, a great time for you to win, because it's the President's Day sale. It's already up and running. You can save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed right now. And for a limited time, and I've got to stress that, for a limited time, special financing is available, so the affordability factor is also way up. Check out the Sleep Number smart beds at a Sleep Number store. To find one, go to sleepnumber.com/BT show. I love my Sleep Number bed, as we all do. Mm-hmm. So check it out. Once again, sleepnumber.com/BT show. And now's the time with those special financial things happening. Coming up, Christy Lee, what do you got?
Coming up, we have a bear and a doggy door. We have a lot of stuff removed from Red Rocks. Big story out of Red Rocks, the famous concert venue.
I was just hearing an interview with REO Speedwagon's lead singer,
Kevin Cronin,
friend of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying, make a point in your life, no matter who you are, at some point, find a concert you want to see and see it at Red Rocks. It's, I guess, amazing. I have never been there. I've heard it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got something odd at Red Rocks coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at Bob.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Okay. This is the first time we've had a woman on the show, as far as I know, lying down during the program.
Don't all your comedians get waxed?
No.
Before the show. Hey, we like to call that interviewed.
We interviewed him real good.
Yeah, we did.
The cameramen have to look away for a second.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Both of our camera guys are married to it. We're so nervous to be in here.
Now, wait a minute. You said the cameraman.
They just closed the curtain.
And they're putting hot wax on, and she put the paper on it, and she just ripped it off.
Okay.
So it wasn't that bad.
Ta-da.
It is worth it.
Kelly
It's
Clarkson.
so good. I wish you guys could see it.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And now she's putting more hot wax on.
Oh, boy.
And
Breathe,
she's putting
breathe.
a strip of paper, and it just came off. That hurt. Have you ever seen someone this hairy?
Oh, my goodness.
It's been a while.
This is nothing.
Really? Okay, she's putting another strip on. Breathe out. And breathe out.
Go to a happy place.
And breathe out.
And breathe out.
And do I look pretty now? Will the boys date me now?
Baby, look pretty.
And breathe. Whew.
How much are they waxing?
Oh, it's
I know. I'm hurting over here.
All right.
Now, would you be comfortable if I came in?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
To hold my hand.
Yeah.
Exciting and new.
This is so
It's like
cute.
Vegas down there.
Can you hear me?
I hear you
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Yeah.
Marianne, are you comfortable with me standing here?
You didn't have to say it twice, Tom.
Okay. I'm going to go down here and get a good look. Okay?
You go down,
Can you
Tom.
say put the lotion in the basket?
Tom,
So
you don't
now-
have to go that low. It's not even there.
Tom, you don't need. You don't need eye. What is that?
Oh, Tom got
Oh, look at that.
dazzled.
Oh, I got a little on me.
Yeah!
This is very sexy.
It is. It's great. I need a picture.
Okay, well, we'll get plenty of pictures.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's tons of pictures already. Yeah.
Oh, Christy. Oh, she's standing up, doing
Look
it
at
right
that.
now.
Christy.
Now, Christy's
She's
putting it on
showing
her,
it.
on her hip. Are they going to have to do any waxing?
No, not there. Good Lord, what do you think she is?
She's not Harry and the Hendersons.
Good Lord, Tom.
Sorry, I'm just asking.
It looks nice and smooth.
Seriously, what is your impression of the average woman? I mean, seriously, this is just amazing.
Now,
They're
what
covered in hair.
What design are you getting, Christy?
What is that?
Sorry, what, Bob?
What design are you getting?
I'm getting a snowflake, but apparently they're going to enhance the snowflake.
Oh, okay. Maybe put a snowman in there eating it.
You'll have to come to Wisconsin to find out.
Oh, there you go. All right.
You're going to eat it, just like it said in the story. Traffic. I know it's a long way. You could also pick up an iced tea for me, venti green iced tea at Starbucks on your way, if you don't mind.
Okay, that's a little step, but I'll get there. Oh my goodness, that was kind of a detour, but here, 2 Splendid just like you like it.
Thank you very much, Carl. Carl, could you come back to the studio to sign some photos for us?
Oh, okay, I can do that. Sure thing, Tom. Oh, made it. All right, give me a pen.
This has been Flash Traffic with Carl Lewis.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
My name is J. Chris Newberg, and these are my thoughts and observations.
Do you think if the Pope sneezes and someone walks up to him and they're like, bless you, you think he's like, haha, I'm good, actually? Do you think it's pretty safe to say that Rosa Parks was undefeated at musical chairs? I was dating this girl and she got all mad at me because I did exactly what she told me to do. I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation where you do exactly what your lady tells you to do, exactly what she tells you to do, and yet you're a big jerk. Like, for example, she told me she wanted me to treat her like a princess. So I'm like, okay, no problem, I get you, right? So I called a bunch of my friends up, and they came over, and they piled in the back of my car, and we got some cameras, and we chased her around until she crashed into a tunnel.
Also with us, Christine Stedman. Now, you're a mom?
Well, a mom and a grandma. I think you know that.
I know.
I'm a grandpa.
This is how this
Are
works.
you?
Yep.
She's been married 27 years and still a virgin, Tom.
Yes.
28,
Well, you know, I
28.
have a
Sorry.
lot of grandkids. My daughter keeps having babies, has one almost every year.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, she called me the other day. She goes, Mom, guess what? I'm pregnant again. There must be something in the air. I'm like, yeah, your legs.
But seriously.
Hello? Bang! Zoom!
Hello. Zing. I'm getting her fixed.
Hi, this is Paul.
And this is Storm.
And we're Paul and Storm. And you're...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hey there, hi there, ho there.
Hi.
Are you as happy as you can be?
You're as welcome as you. Here's Tom.
I'm reading about panda sex here.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah, that's sexy.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
It's very difficult to get them to procreate.
They try everything, don't they? Porn and
Panda porn?
Yeah, they really do. They actually make videos of pandas mating and show it to the pandas.
Well, maybe they don't know how. Maybe they need to be taught.
Obviously, they managed to do it in captivity. But apparently, I'm not sure if there are any still here in the States, but I guess they're...
Hey, trying to get on this.
Detente.
Start working harder with the pandas so we can have enough pandas to go around. Quit inventing viruses in labs and figure this out.
There we go.
Oh, boy.
The proof's out there if you want to see it.
Part of the problem probably is that
all proof is
pandas all look alike.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, Mingling, I swear to God, I didn't know it wasn't you.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing my hat that says Mingling.
You should have your first clue.
You know, I'm tagged, you know.
She looks just like you, I swear to God. Christy Lee is at the news desk. What have you got?
Pat, do you have new glasses or?
Yeah,
I like those.
I'm trying them on. Trying to work it in here with my progressive glasses.
I like those. Those
Thank
are
you.
nice.
Thank you.
So those you wear all the time?
Yeah, I'm supposed to wear them all the time.
Are those from the Dame Edna collection?
They are. You know, your remark has wounded me. I've been thinking about that all morning.
No, it's fine. We're going to bust balls is what we do.
They're not too big, are they?
No, they look cool.
Not at all. They look
No.
really good.
Yeah, you can see them from space, but other than that, they're fine.
That's going to stay with me, too.
They look very nice.
No, they're fine. They match your hair.
Yeah, they do match your hair. Volunteers removed over 50 pounds of gum from the benches at Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado.
Wow, that's a lot of gum.
The nonprofit Friends of Red Rocks said its members have been removing gum from under the venue's benches for the last 3 years. The nonprofit reminded concert goers that gum is not allowed at Red Rocks.
I bet that gum's probably analyzed that a lot of peyote in that gum. A lot of psychedelics. Peyote. I wonder what they found in roaches. How many pounds? But Red Rocks is an amazing concert venue. Like I said earlier, Kevin Cronin was saying it's one of their favorite places to play with REO. And he said, if you whatever band you like, try to go see him at Red Rocks.
A woman in Washington State says a large black bear tried to break into her house. Security cameras at Amy Holy's North Bend residence
Amy Holy.
captured the curious bear exploring her back porch before trying to get inside through the doggy door.
We have audio of that bear looking around.
No.
Don't you think if you live in a rural area, isn't the doggy door a really bad idea?
Yeah, raccoons can use it.
You can expect critters, can't you?
Yeah. But it's also a quick way for your dog to escape a bear. Look at it that way. You could run inside.
True. Instead of having to wait for the man.
Right away. Hey,
I'm ringing the bell.
Like Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween.
Yes.
Open the door.
When that failed, the bear then pushed on the windows to access the home's interior. Oh, her name is Miss Holt, apparently.
The bear?
It was a mistake earlier. She told KOMO.
Como says what?
I think it was Como, but it's Como.
The video is completely entertaining, but also makes me a little worried about waking up in bed with the bear next to me.
Hello?
Holt said her 2 large dogs did not react whatsoever to the bear's attempts to gain entry.
Oh, you should have been here earlier. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the dogs went, you tried talking to that thing.
Well, maybe you shouldn't sleep with a salmon, bitch.
You know, that is a new TikTok trend, is salmon sleeping.
Not our fault you smell like a salmon, okay?
Douche.
There you go.
My dogs would go nuts.
I think
Mine
I would
would
take
not.
it. Really?
Really?
No.
A bear?
They would probably. But that's about it. Yeah, I don't think they'd bark or anything.
My cat would look at the bear and go, he's in that room.
There you go. Let me get you a knife. Let me get you a knife and a fork.
Leave me the upper thigh.
You know, were I bigger, I'd do what you're about to do. But
again, I don't know. I don't like doggy doors anywhere. They
just say, "Come on in," don't they?
I remember answering the door up in Harbor Springs, and my cat had a snake writhing around. No thanks, Fluffy. I'll pass.
Hey, I got you something.
It's just doing what cats do. They are bringing you a gift.
Series of chipmunks, and the cat would stand at the window and go.
Oh, you had one of those chattering cats.
Yeah, when they see a chipmunk out there, and the chipmunks didn't have a chance.
I wish I had a cat that would chase chipmunks away.
Well, Fluffy's no longer with us, but
I have a window bird feeder, and my cat, every time a bird comes up, chases it away. Will go up against the window, and the birds fly off. Every time a squirrel comes up, sits there and watches the squirrel. You know, will you switch this, dummy? The birds are fine.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, scare the
Not a squirrel feeder.
Have you seen those squirrel to defeat the squirrels eating your birdseed things?
Oh, yeah.
Hilarious.
Where they spin around on that pole.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but I like having it on the window.
You make it sound like a military action. To defeat the squirrel, you have to.
Coming up, we have tomatoes in the news. We have lemons in the news. Just for you, Pat, since you're a vegetarian.
Yes.
We have ancient sharks.
Do you have a Trini Lopez?
Do I? I probably have 3 of them.
A Trini Lopez tribute?
Oh, man.
This
is
great
news.
The day couldn't get any better.
They tried to get Trini for the Super Bowl.
They did.
Really?
Did they?
Yeah. Problem.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
He should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Monumental.
Oh, come on.
Listen, you
For
look
that
at
light my fire thing?
No, that was Jose Feliciano.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Same thing.
They just made the new nominations for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I'm so glad. Peter Frampton.
Yes, vote for him, vote for him, vote for him again.
I mean, isn't he a given?
How could he not be in there?
He should be in.
I had no idea he was.
There are so many nobodies in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that no one's ever heard of.
Who's the most egregious, silly nominee this year?
We'll come back with that.
Okay. All right. Very good idea. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at Bob and Tom.
What about the Blojovian guy?
I think it was one of the Blojovians.
Was this the Mad Armenians? Was this
might have been Bluto Blojovian
and the Mad Armenians? Do we have everybody out there? I can't see.
Do we need Chick?
Okay.
We do need
Yes, we
Chick.
do. For this next tune, we're going to need the Chickster. Oh.
Yeah, there's a little vocalizing from everyone on this one.
Oh, that's this one.
Oh, this one, yeah.
That song.
Okay.
You all got to get out there.
No, not everybody.
We can sing from in here.
And Ricky.
And ready?
And we're ready.
Okay.
Your pin out. Wait a minute.
This is called.
The classics.
You screwed up
I screwed up the damn withheld name and address.
Nice job, Chick.
Nice job.
That's it.
And I even rehearsed yesterday. I did rehearse.
You did?
That's with rehearsal.
Thank God you rehearsed.
Think how horrible it would have been.
And I still not.
Get the...
You did a great job.
So let's do it again. One, two, three.
No.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
Be sure to get some today. Just look for the slick box, and you'll know you're getting bald.
B-A-L-D. Bald.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
Was he a good dad?
I don't know. My dad grew up like pre-Oprah Winfrey, so he was like an old school guy. He doesn't know how to like be like, look, son, I love you. You're not doing well in school. Let's work this out.
All right.
Instead, I'd be watching TV, and this is the way he would convey that thought. He'd just come walking in and just go, study! and then he would walk out. Like, that was going to motivate me. Like, oh, gee, you know, Dad, I never looked at it that way.
Never thought of it that way.
Yeah, let me,
Ding, the bell goes off over your head.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
Oh, study.
See, now if
He used to try to train the dog like that. We got this dog. He was like trying to teach him how to sit. And it's like he's starting off calm. Like the first few minutes, he'd just be going, all right, sit. Come on, sit. Sit down. And like literally 5 minutes later, he's just like, you're going to get over there. You're going to sit down. The dog's literally like, you know, walking in circles, peeing on the rug. Like, okay, I don't know what you want, but I know I'm not doing it.
It's time once again for people who suck at small talk.
Hey, nice weather we're having today, don't you think?
Yeah, it is rather amazing the cyclical manner in which meteorological trends manifest themselves.
Jeez, sorry I asked.
Join us again next time for people who suck at small talk.
Hi, this is...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, chick.
Being a jerk over there. The I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Hello, there we are. It's nice to be here.
Would you guys watch a TV show called Being a Jerk, and it's just footage of people being jerks?
Oh, yeah.
Man, look at this guy being a real jerk. And
It's called TikTok. You can do it every day.
But I would love a half-hour show.
How do we start that? Off the air, we had the Can Stevie Wonder Really See? We were talking about this off the air during the commercials.
Well, there's like irrefutable proof out there that he's not blind.
No, there is not.
There's just driving a car.
No, so of course you can go on the internet and see that.
Yes.
Yeah. But then Josh told me this story. Go ahead, tell Tom.
There's a guy out there,
right?
A blind man who he was blind either from birth or crazy young, like a baby, who taught himself echolocation, and so he walks around and just. And he knows where items are because he has taught himself how to gauge.
Is this on the internet?
Like a dolphin?
It's yes,
like a
bat. Exactly. And I just sent Chick a very interesting
What?
thing about it.
So you say, "Hey, Dave, where's the pencil?" And he goes.
Now he still does use a cane when he's walking and stuff like that, but he's always and he can go pick something up. It's amazing. It's incredible. And his parents helped develop this with him because they were like, "Hey, we got to get this kid to stop clicking," and they were like, "No, he's actually doing something here." It's really fascinating.
I need
All
proof.
right.
Okay, I'll send it to you. It's really incredible.
Okay.
Before the break, we were talking about rock and roll, and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced their 2024 possible inductees.
Well, this should infuriate most of us, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it usually?
Yeah.
Having a good day? Here we go.
Those nominated this year include Ozzy Osbourne, up for his second shot at a Rock Hall induction because, of course,
he's in
with Black Sabbath.
Well, sure, but
2006.
I like his solo stuff too. Put him in.
Also up, Foreigner, our good friend Peter Frampton.
Get in.
Yeah, come on, Peter. Jane's Addiction, Eric B. and Rakim, A Tribe Called Quest, the Dave Matthews Band, Lenny Kravitz, Cher, Mariah Carey, Sinead O'Connor, Oasis, Mary J. Blige, Kool and the Gang, and Sade.
Well, I heard a couple rock bands in there.
The inductees will be announced in late April. The date of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction has not yet been announced.
Still not in there. What, the Guess Who?
Oh, my gosh.
That caused the most talk online when this came out was the Guess Who.
Really?
that
And also,
people upset.
I don't think Bad Company or Free with Paul Kossoff, genius guitar player, they should certainly be in. All Right Now.
I thought Paul Rogers was in for something.
Paul Kossoff, the guitar player. I don't think they're. Grand Funk's not in there.
No, the singer, though.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, Humble Pie.
Well, I mean, I would have thought Frampton would have been first 5 years.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right.
Well, Jan Winter was the guy responsible for it all, and he's been.
Was he the Rolling Stone dude?
Yeah, he's gone now. He stepped.
So
in
you
his,
can vote on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame site if you like. You get to vote for 7 people or bands and one time a day, and you can log in to do that on the website. Once again, vote.rockhall.com. So
I don't think Boston's in there.
What?
Man, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, some of the largest selling albums of all time.
Considering their first album was essentially a greatest hits.
But then you look at other people in there I've never heard of.
Huh.
They need to change the name. Rock and roll and pop music.
Or just Music Hall of Fame.
Music, yeah, because it's...
Sometimes they remind me of bands, though, that I should be familiar with. Like, I couldn't tell you a Tribe Called Quest song, and I should know. They seem cool.
They do seem cool.
Can I kick it or something?
I mean, I've probably heard them. I just didn't know it was them. And
I can't get past the name because there used to be a douche called Quest. And I always think of a douche called Quest.
Back in the 50s, we had this discussion before.
Yeah,
because I did not believe him, and I looked it up. Sadly, he was correct.
An antique douche.
Hasn't been around for years.
They called my aunt.
Yeah.
A douche?
I remember my grandpa
Aunt
being
douche.
real mad about that Quest stuff. He yelled at my grandma.
How does...
After brushing his teeth. No, I said, give me the crest. The crest.
It tastes like vinegar.
How does one study antique douche?
That's a great question.
I don't know.
That'd be a chair at some university.
Yeah.
Here's something that'll make you mad. After the success of The Golden Bachelor, ABC has announced The Golden Bachelorette is on its way this fall.
I just love men.
It's raining men.
I would watch that in a second. If
How
it was...
are you? You want some of this?
Details have not been announced, but it will be some lucky lady over 60.
Stephanie, hold it. I don't care.
So it'll be
for love.
one woman and then a bunch of guys?
Yes.
Fill it up.
I made you a pineapple upside down cake. You can eat that first.
Jerry mounted me. He didn't even need a ramp.
Oh, jeez.
Brought to you by Viagra.
Many think it will be the lady who was the runner-up on The Bachelor. She's from Minneapolis. Beautiful fitness model.
Come on.
I lost.
I'm beautiful.
What's the age range of the fellas?
I believe it's 55 and older.
Oh, it is.
19 to 22.
It ain't going to gum itself.
It's not the Golden Cougar. That would be a whole different show.
Oh, I'd watch that.
The Golden Cougar?
Yes. Come here, lunch.
You look like a tasty treat.
I got some of that panda porn for you.
Yeah.
It's called Behind the Bamboo Door. Turns me on.
You know, a lot of people, they don't know how to take me. So I rub people the wrong way, I've been told.
Don't let my personality
You know, they used to say I look like a young Jessica Tandy.
Or Carol O'Connor.
60 to 75 years is the Bachelor span. That's the age range.
Well, one day I want to sleep with someone who's not a white. Man, I'm just saying.
2024.
You can do that now, you know. Yes, my God, man.
Maybe the casting should be very, very diverse.
I'm sure it will be very, very diverse.
Wally does not speak English, but why don't you just guys go at it? We'll check that
No,
box.
you can. You can do that. It's okay.
You can do it.
Changing the subject,
I
she
want
said,
variety.
You brought it up.
because I knew this would ensue.
All right, we're going to line up. For those of you that have your prostates, over that way.
Oh, we're all going over here now.
I wonder if they offer them Viagra or anything.
They're better off from
If Viagra doesn't advertise for that, what are they doing?
Right? or any of the ED drugs, Cialis, whatever you got.
Sure.
I'm not sure they even need to advertise anymore.
Yeah, it does kind of sell itself, I suppose.
But I mean, the question is, are they giving them out like Cert's breath mints on the set? Lloyd, Cialis. She's going out with Dave.
Dave. He's not a white.
Not a white name.
I will be back with more.
Well, the Bachelorette has been canceled.
That's funny.
Can we vet these people better, please?
She's a racist of a certain age. Back in my day.
We know, Bets. Come on, just stop.
Pre-interviewing.
Hey, France is waging war on Spain.
France?
Or at least on Spanish tomatoes. A news source known as The Local reports that French farmers have been engaging in disruptive roadblock protests, primarily targeting Spanish produce, because they believe farmers from neighboring countries are undercutting them. The latest round of vandalism against Spanish tomato trucks is currently resulting in nearly $13 million in losses per day.
Wow.
Many Spanish truck drivers are now refusing to cross over into France.
Are we going to have to intervene again?
We got to go pull them out of this mess, too.
Over there. There.
40 years from now, hey, you'd be eating Spanish tomatoes if it weren't for us.
Damn right.
And speaking German. We can make them into freedom fries. Are we still doing that?
Oh, yeah, the freedom fries.
Yeah.
Oh, Paris Olympics. Maybe they'll bring them back.
Whatever, Frenchie.
I'm excited about the Paris Olympics.
Are you?
I'm excited about the medals, having part of the Eiffel Tower in them. That's super cool. I don't know why you guys don't agree with me on that.
No, we're glad you're happy.
We like it when you're excited.
Okay. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Well, coming up, we have decades of research destroyed due to a bad freezer.
Whoops.
We have bed bugs in the news and ancient shark species.
Is the name Ted Williams in that bad freezer?
Oh, no.
His head went soft.
Walt Disney.
It got too soft.
Okay. Right now, if you'd been enjoying the show at all, thank you. And B, listening on those beautiful Raycon earbuds or headphones, it sounds so much better.
Hey, look at this email just come in. Good morning, knuckleheads. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. My wife said she wanted some earbuds. I told her about Raycon. Thank you, chick. If she ain't happy, nobody's happy.
So,
But
sir,
I'm sure she'll be happy with Raycon.
She said she wanted earbuds, and you told her about Raycon.
That's right. What do you think of that? I told her about Raycon.
Is he going to buy them for her?
Yeah, I'd really.
We don't know about that part yet.
I'd really like some earbuds. Yeah, go check out Raycon.
Yeah, I love you, hon.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You know, Raycons are here for 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life. I know, crazy numbers. And you get amazing quality audio at about half the price of other premium audio brands. And don't forget awesome features with Raycon earbuds like noise isolation and the 3 customizable sound profiles. And you just heard a love letter from a Bob and Tom listener about buying Raycons for Valentine's Day. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom right now. Get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. Score 15% off and free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Do you remember there was a famous interview with, you were talking about blind musicians, with Ray Charles, and he said that he always stayed at a Holiday Inn because the rooms all had the same layout.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Well, when we come back, we will have more interesting things from the world of news coming up today in history and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Working for Randy from Illinois, yeah, all the way to security. My work was on point every day, but still the same old song. Long paid. Ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. Dick bastards took my money, so I turned sorta mean. Went from calling him a puss to breaking the vending machine. I keep doing my job, and I want Randy to know. There'll be a time when I own this company, just need my boat to be sold. Still drive a compact, but now it needs new brakes. I ain't going nowhere. I'm working for minimum wage. Minimum wage. I hate minimum wage. Minimum wage. Minimum wage. I need a raise. Minimum wage. No!
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
Carl Goodman, Amish power forward, right after Invisible Dave and his two stacked roommates. Thursday on ABC. Ye be thar.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kentucky. What other states do we have left?
Washington, say WA. Now that works because that's the abbreviation, right?
Yes,
Washington,
WA.
say WA.
Say WA. It's kind of interesting. You can't do that in Kentucky. Say KY. That doesn't.
No.
Wait a minute. Is it say wah with a question mark? Like say what?
Yes. Yes.
Say
it is.
WA?
Oh, so it's say wah?
Say
That's-
wah?
That is awful.
I'll bet there are a lot.
Fire the ad
No,
agency.
it's say wah.
I'll bet there's a lot of
WA.
people adding D's on those things.
Say wad?
Just say wad.
That is just awful.
Oh, my God. What a horrible slogan.
We got some state birds, and the birds are cool because they sort of, they're relevant to the state. Like Arizona has the cactus wren, Louisiana has the pelican. Minnesota, this is true, their state bird is the common loon, which I believe they elected governor at one point.
There we go.
Yes.
State nicknames. Tennessee, the volunteer state,
Yeah.
right? Oregon, the beaver state.
Yeah.
Arkansas, the natural state,
They
which
are.
I guess makes California the surgically enhanced state.
Arkansas is
The silicone
the
state.
natural state?
All right, big closer here.
Yeah.
So here's my question. If I go from Tennessee to Missouri to Oregon, can I call it the volunteer to show me your beaver tour?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. And I'll open for you.
Hi, this is Mike Birbiglia, and you're listening.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Goodness, a lot going on today.
Yeah.
My gracious. People hearing like bats, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, all sorts of things.
You know what the only thing missing is?
Oh, yeah.
Some quality humor. And I think the only way to find that, of course, is...
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
What did the scarecrow preacher say to his congregation?
What?
Can I get a hey, man?
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Sponsored by Sleep Number. Save 50% during the President's Day sale on a limited edition smart bed. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Amen. Hey.
Hey, man.
Like the scarecrow. So it's hey, man.
I see.
He's a hey, man.
Hey, man. Straw, really.
What's the difference between straw and hay?
Great question.
Straw is cheaper.
Isn't that?
And hay is for horses.
I don't know. Has Josh heard that story? Has Josh heard that story about you meeting that guy?
Yeah, I was at an event as a kid, and they actually had a Catskills type comedian walking around.
Yeah, that's just awesome.
And my friends, we're all wearing little suits and ties, and, and some guy, hey, go over to that guy. He's a comedian.
Oh my gosh!
I've never seen a comedian.
Right.
Just go over and say something to him. Just go say, hey. So I'll go, hey, I hear straw is cheaper. That was it. That was the whole bit.
Bet you loved it, though.
Yeah, he was there for the parents. We were cordoned off into a room to go listen to the monkeys while he told Catskills type jokes. Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom News Desk. What's happening?
Over 3 decades worth of research was destroyed after a freezer malfunctioned at a Swedish medical university. The samples were stored in tanks cooled with liquid nitrogen at the Karolinska Institute.
The
Institute. Sometime between December 22nd and 23rd, there was an interruption in the supply of liquid nitrogen to 16 cryogenic tanks, which destroyed samples from multiple institutions.
And the goldfish, by the way.
Oh, no.
Some media
The goldfish got too cold in there.
Did they? It froze right to death.
No power.
Some media outlets reported an estimated value of the lost samples at over $46 million.
Whoa.
The university said an internal investigation has been launched, and the incident has been reported to police.
Would you have somebody maybe go in and check on that every day?
Or have a backup
have an
generator?
Alarm.
Yeah.
Alarm.
You'd think you'd have a fail-safe and then a fail-safe.
Right.
Yeah, but they lost all the research and the Dippin' Dots.
Oh, boy.
It's future of ice cream, Chick.
That's right.
Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the future.
You like the Dippin' Dots, Josh?
I don't care for them.
Really?
Yeah, no. Overpriced.
Luddite.
Overpriced. Yeah, that's right. I like my ice cream from the past, damn it.
You don't strike me as a Dippin' Dots guy.
I've experimented with the Dippin' Dots. Hot Day.
Yeah.
Kings Island. Dippin' Dots.
Okay. New research out there reveals bed bugs came to Britain 2,000 years ago with the Romans. Archaeologists made this discovery while excavating Vindolanda, a Roman garrison site south of Hadrian's Wall in Northumberland.
Northumberland, yeah, for
Northumberland,
sure.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
One theory is that the Romans brought bed bugs to Britain in their straw mattresses. Talking about straw.
I hear straw is cheap.
Researchers said the newly recovered bed bug specimens were the earliest found in Britain so far.
Wow.
I've heard hay is for eating and straws for bedding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I never heard that before.
Yeah, that's correct. Huh. But don't blame the Romans for the bed bugs.
No?
Why not?
What about Caligula?
I think the fact that they perfected spaghetti, all is forgiven. Don't you think, Josh? I mean, there's the whole thing about China inventing spaghetti, which I'm kind of skeptical of. But
look at lo mein.
Who knows?
Come on.
They're very similar, yeah. But
yeah.
Lo mein developed in San Francisco in the
Really?
1970s.
It's a San Francisco tree. Oh, no, that was rice.
You're listening to culinary bullshit.
Culinary mistake.
You're listening to culinary facts made by children of the 70s and 60s.
Culinary fusion, I think it's. So I'm sorry. So the bed bugs were
potentially taken or they're earlier than they thought, huh?
Yeah.
Colonialism really hasn't worked out real well, has it? Between VD and bed bugs.
Sure. It's even
always,
worse.
It's always somebody else's fault. We were here by ourselves. Everything was fine. The Romans came over, gave us the bed bugs and the VD.
It's like still a concern. That's why do you have any fruits and vegetables with you? Like at the customs? That's why they still ask stuff like that. Because who knows what you're bringing into a different ecosystem.
The ships have weird fish, lamprey eels, and alewives.
Oh, yeah.
Alewives? Is that like a brewmaster's?
I know it. It definitely sounds like.
There are photographs of like a foot and a half of acres of dead alewives on the beaches of Chicago.
What?
Yeah.
It was a real problem.
And the stench, unbelievable.
The Gauls loved it. They were having a time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Water skiers could enjoy it. You could pretend they were buoys.
Ew. Ew. 2 ancient shark specimens or species have been discovered at Kentucky's Mammoth Cave National Park.
You saw that movie, a big hit about the ancient sharks, didn't you?
No.
Dentures?
Is that something to do with Jaws? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's right.
WLKY
Oh, we're lucky.
reports that paleontologists recently unveiled the 2 fossilized shark species that lived approximately 340 million years ago.
They're dead now, right?
Yeah. Troglodytes trimbli and Gilmanius cariforum are described as fierce predators of their time.
I don't know.
It's pretty cool that they were found in Mammoth Cave.
Yeah, the fast-swimming sharks could reach upwards of 10 feet long and were equipped with sharp teeth that delivered a powerful bite. According to the National Park Service, at least 70 specimens or species of ancient fish have been identified at Mammoth Cave. The Troglodytes trimbali is named for Mammoth Cave Superintendent Barclay Trimble, who stumbled upon a significant discovery back in 2019.
Well, here's the thing. I was over there.
I know, Barclay.
And I said, that's a shark.
He said that's a shark's tooth is exactly what he said.
Tooth.
I don't know, Barclay.
And that observation set researchers on the path to learning more and thus the discovery of 2 shark species.
That'd be a good name for a minor league baseball team.
Shark. Oh, yeah, shark.
The Trimbleys?
Whatever it was, Troglodytesaurus Trimbly.
Troglodytes trimbly.
The Trimbellies would be kind of cool.
Clitoris.
Trimbellies?
Trimbly.
Huh? The Trimbellies?
Trim belly. Hey, how you doing? I got a trim belly.
Trim belly
You have
and
a trim belly?
fat clitoris. It's been a rough morning, Pat. Get off my ass.
I know.
Well, are we out of news or?
No. I'm just looking at this thing. Josh just sent me this guy using sonar, the blind guy using sonar to navigate.
Yeah, I sent you the TED Talk he gives.
Wow.
And I sent Chick like a video of him and stuff. He's really something.
Could have made it in my basement.
Yes, it's real. I don't say things on the air that aren't true.
Is that right? All right.
We have a lot of paleontology news, if you will.
Oh, it sounds so boring.
I got a bone to pick with those guys.
Kidding me?
Tom has a bone to pick with them, Chick.
A little critter thought to be lost. A rare mole spotted for the first time in 80 years thanks to a sniffer dog. So this one's still alive. He's
They
not
call
a
it the
dinosaur.
Cyndius crawfordus.
The DeWitten's
Rare
golden...
mole.
Rare mole.
That's the most famous mole.
The DeWitten's golden mole, a small blind insect-eating burrower with super hearing powers, according to scientists, was found to be still alive on a beach in
He does this a lot. Did you hear that?
South Africa.
No, we didn't hear it. Do you hear that? No.
Yeah, I know what you guys are saying.
You didn't hear that? No.
The animal, which has an iridescent golden coat and the ability to almost swim through sand dunes, had been lost to science since 1936.
Why is that mentioned?
Yeah. He can also almost fly.
I can almost.
Yeah.
I can almost wear a man-sized 42.
Shucks. That goes this close.
I can almost drive a car.
The DeWitten's golden mole was on the most wanted lost species list compiled by the Rewild Conservation Group.
Rewild, man.
Yeah, they discovered this golden mole in 2021, and since then they've been working to confirm that it actually is a DeWitten's through DNA analysis.
I have a question.
That sounds like the last Hunger Games movie. The Golden Mole.
Yes.
Said it was discovered by dogs.
Uh-huh.
Sniffer dogs.
dogs.
Aren't all dogs? I mean...
Boy, they sure do sniff a lot if they're not.
Yeah, they're
That's
sniffing.
how they calm themselves, is by sniffing.
Oh, that's my do it constantly.
Mm-hmm. It's good for them.
You'd think they'd never seen each other before. They're both lying there. They get up, give a quick check of each other's asses.
Sure.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, thanks, Addie. Still smells the same. Doing okay.
Oh.
Thanks for the hit.
Hey, Fletcher, you want to check this out?
I am awake. You hear about that mole almost go through a sand dune?
Almost.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that guy?
Holy moly.
And then 2 days later, the mole shows up. Heard you were talking about it.
I got super hearing, too, you know?
I couldn't swim, but I ran all the way here.
I hate those moles.
You hate moles?
A lot of people hate us.
They tear up your lawn.
Well, yeah, they do.
They really do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, they do.
And those things to catch them. You ever seen those that apparatus?
The little trap they put down there.
It's like a guillotine.
The spring-loaded.
Yeah.
I want to play a game. It's straight out of a Saw movie.
God.
Sick.
You've made the choice. Clunk.
Ugh. Researchers have uncovered a Tyrannosaurus fossil with its last meal perfectly preserved in its stomach. Gee,
Pepperoni pizza.
Good guess.
And a Happy Meal.
It's a Twinkie.
Delicious.
According to study author Ms. Darla Zelentiski, the Tyrannosaurus, with a name I don't even want to try to pronounce, lived about 75 million years ago, was between the ages of 5 and 7 when it died, and appeared to be picky regarding what it consumed. It's a cousin of the T-Rex. She said to CNN, its last and second to last meal were these little bird-like dinosaurs, Citipes, S-C-I-T-I-P-E-S, Citipes, and the Tyrannosaurus actually only ate the hind limbs of each of these prey items.
Wings.
yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
I like the drummies. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She said, obviously, this teenager had an appetite for drumsticks. Yeah.
So
it's the Gorgosaurus liberatus.
I'm the Gorgosaurus.
Yeah. You would think it would eat anything with a name like that.
So it's eating birds, essentially.
Yes.
But you say it was a baby dinosaur.
5 to 7, teenager.
Okay. So it wasn't like dinosaur veal.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, did they say what killed it?
No, it doesn't say.
Probably drowned. Didn't wait an hour after eating.
Oh, boy, they never.
All the centipedes, whatever the hell those things were.
Or he got a bone stuck in his throat. You never know.
And you can't get very far T-Rex paddling. Well, I guess I'm going under.
A T-Rex couldn't swim, could he?
No.
And the teen T-Rex going, boy, these arms aren't really helping me much.
Yeah, geez.
I can't even reach it.
So what do I do? Just look at it?
Got to go find a tree, I guess.
Wouldn't they have had to do that with their hind legs, right? They would have
Actually,
decided.
If you're a T-Rex, you can look at some other dinosaur and go, hey, take care of this.
Oh, there you go.
What are you having for lunch? I'm having you.
Yeah, unless you get started. All
Team
right?
building. That's what that was.
A company has received federal approval to sell its bioluminescent plants. The startup, known as Light Bio, is offering petunias that feature genetic modifications.
Light Bio, you can make it with Light Bio.
Which enhance bioluminescence in a variety of plants up to 100 times. It said the soft illumination of the firefly petunia is similar to moonlight. After receiving USDA approval, the company's glowing flowers are now available. You can pre-order them for $29 per plant.
Let's
I gotta
not mess
see
with
this.
these.
That's cool.
This is how you get Audrey 2s.
Well.
I mean, and they're relatively inexpensive.
Really?
I mean, considering, Chick knows this, the cost of yellow cake uranium.
Yeah.
Has it gone up?
Inflation is really hit it hard. No, these plants are glowing. It's so weird looking.
Look at that. They are pretty much glowing.
Yeah, I just don't. They can't be trusted. They're
What?
Hey, these plants, remember you plants you bought that are glowing? Well, they're sentient now.
Yeah. Well, they won't let go of the mailman.
What are you going to do now? It's got the house. It's got the cat. It's got the cat.
Oh, so they're white during the day and then glow green at night. That's pretty cool.
They do look cool, but do you really want to be messing with science and nature like that?
How did they create these things?
Bioluminescence, Tom.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean...
So they take the natural bioluminescence and somehow amplify it 100 times, you said, or 10?
Yeah, apparently.
With radium?
Yeah.
With just a touch of radium.
Now with less radium.
No, they actually get it from mushrooms. Apparently, there are naturally luminous mushrooms. They've been able to isolate that and put it into the petunia.
Oh, so it's not like, hey, my plants aren't growing. I just eat these mushrooms.
No, it's not that.
Yeah, they're glowing now.
My plants are glowing. My stove's glowing.
You're glowing.
And finally, in news, a 285-year-old inscribed lemon sold at auction.
A lemon.
The BBC reports the fruit was found hiding in the bottom drawer of a 19th century chest, which was being photographed to be sold. The dried citrus is inscribed with a note that reads, given by Mr. P. Lou Francini, November 4th, 1739, to Miss E. Baxter. It became the subject of a bidding war before ultimately selling for over $1,700. The chest that contained the hidden fruit sold for just $40.
Forsooth.
Is this how they used to court?
I
By
only
giving
have
somebody
this-
a lemon?
This one lemon.
I spent $1,700 on a lemon once.
Yeah?
It was an old Dodge Neon.
And it glowed in the dark. It glowed green, right?
I've got one in my crisper at my refrigerator. Might be worth $50-$60.
Is it green now?
It's very, very old.
What do you do with lemons at your house, Tom? Do you put them in water, or what do you like them with?
Lemons?
Yeah.
I cut them up and put them in soda water.
Oh, soda water. Yeah, very refreshing.
You don't have
Cook
lemons?
with them?
They look nice in the bowl sitting there.
They do. I currently do not have any lemons in my
Do you
house.
keep them on the counter or in the refrigerator?
I would keep them on the counter. Yeah.
So this is like a courtship thing, but it's...
It sounded like it was a courtship
The
thing.
guy
I don't know.
signed it for her, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe he was kind of a celebrity.
No, it's kind of a crass reason why.
Why?
So back then you would give a woman a lemon.
Yeah.
And as she's eating it, you go, so you can suck on that, but you won't.
Really?
Oh.
That's how they did it work.
It was kind of an elaborate
an analogy, you see.
I would assume.
I see. You'll suck on that, but
Maybe in 1739 they were very rare. Lemon.
probably.
It was
probably
a
in
big
England.
gift.
Yeah.
What tastes
Yeah.
better than... Oh, yeah, the limeys and the lemon, the scurvy and
But
the
it was
rickets.
but to hang on to it since 1739.
Now open a drawer.
Yeah,
Clean it
good,
out.
good point. Now, we have coming up a little bit of history for you, but right now the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp wants to help you in the world of mental health and your well-being. It's a common misconception, for example, about relationships that they have to be easy. Oh, it's so easy. Everything is right all the time. I doubt it. Therapy can be a place you can work through a lot of the challenges you face, and BetterHelp is taking contemporary technology in the form of that phone you're carrying around or that computer you've got and applying it to the world of therapy. How does it work? Well, you will fill out a brief questionnaire online and get matched with a licensed therapist, more than 25,000 therapists, and you can switch therapists at any time, by the way, for no additional charge. And the key to this is it's all done online so that it's incredibly convenient. You don't have to get in a car, leave work, check in, sit there and stare at somebody. No, it's all done online. So it could be done as if it were a phone call or a Zoom call or even texting back and forth, whatever works for you. And the key here is flexibility and convenience and suiting it to your schedule. Find out about therapy through BetterHelp by going to betterhelp.com/BT show. The /BT show part will knock 10% off your first month so you can become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not, with therapy. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/BT show, empowering you to be the best version of you. And you'll find more, once again, at betterhelp.com/BT show. And the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, a little bit of history. It's very important. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check.
Of course, our house band today, the Black Moods.
Smack Tom, Smack Tom. It's time now to smack Tom. He's been running his mouth again. He's been pissing us off again. Smack Tom, Smack Tom, Smack Tom.
I'll handle the lyrics.
And we smack Tom.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, Are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Now, good luck. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Bates.
Thank God.
I don't break yet, so I gotta get off before I get in trouble. But Chick, we got you on speaker. The guys here at work are wanting you to do Jodie Foster talking about the electric knife.
What kind of knife did you use, Dr. Lecter? Was it an electric knife, Dr. Lecter? I could hear the lambs, Dr. Lecter.
This is one of your best impressions. I think this rivals your...
Which one?
Your Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
And now Jimmy Stewart talks to Jodie Foster.
What agent? What was her name in that?
Starling.
Agent Starling, do you see a rabbit? I don't, Dr. Stewart.
And this has been...
Can you do her doing Nell?
Dr. Xavier.
I can do that. Chickapay.
Jodie. Get in the car, Jodie. Please get in the car.
It's not Jodie. It's...
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, that's why I couldn't be an actor in a movie. I'd call them by their real names.
Clarice.
Cut!
Oh, Clarice, will you change my diaper?
Oh, God.
Made a boom boom.
We're in a gym today to find out what athletes need after they've had a big workout. Excuse me, sir?
Yeah.
You look pretty sweaty.
Yeah. I just jogged 5 miles. I did the weights. Did some step aerobics. God, I'm dying.
What do you need after a big workout like that?
I could use a big glass of water.
Water?
Yeah.
You don't want water. You need something to replace your bodily fluids. Get you back on your feet again.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, what do you got?
Here, try this.
What is it?
Thirspiration Plus.
Thirspiration Plus, huh?
Replaces all your bodily fluids after a big workout.
All right, I'll try it. Jesus, what is that? Tastes like sweat.
It is sweat. Well, the little coloring. We added some carbonation, but...
What are you trying to do to me?
Thirspiration Plus replaces all your bodily fluids lost during a big workout. Thirspiration Plus. Bodily sweat and icy cold jug.
Come here, you crazy son of a...
Can I borrow your shirt and your shorts for later?
You're sick.
Thirspiration Plus. Lemon lime, tropical punch, or clear.
Can I borrow your shorts for later?
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
You just ruined it. Comedian Rick Schroeder. You're talking about your ex-wife.
She was not big on approval. This is what I'm getting at in a roundabout way. Make sure you find the right person before you get married, because the first time I got married, I looked and I thought I found that person who would tell me those 5 words every man longs to hear. Get off me, you're heavy. Are you done yet? That's one of us should be enjoying this. Of course, my personal favorite, when you're inside me, I feel nothing. Yes,
when you're inside me, I feel nothing. I have
That's
to
a
write
direct
that down.
quote. That is a direct quote.
Oh,
Because we're working up there. I'm trying. Boy, I got it in myself that time. I think I'm on a roll here. But women have such a hard time achieving orgasm. Maybe it's because you got a big, fat, sweaty guy on top of you. That would break my
eyebrow dandruff. That's disgusting. Is that a thing?
I'm not proud of it.
Why would you bring that up on the air?
I didn't. It was Christy did. It was said in confidence off the air.
Yeah.
Don't ever say eyebrow dandruff in front of a potential lover.
No.
Hey, look, ladies. If I'm on top, you might get sprinkled on.
Well,
let it snow.
If you're on top, I'll just let everybody else finish that.
Oh, I see. If you're on top, you got about eight seconds to live. Is that it?
I wouldn't say 8.
If you're on top, Godspeed to your ribs, ladies. Is that what we're getting at?
Hi, this is Kostaki. Down the road a piece.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here with bright, shining faces, and is it time? Right now?
Straight cash, homie.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday was his birthday, Randy
Today.
Moss. Randy Moss? Or is it today?
Yeah.
Is it today? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
I
Here
was
it is.
gone.
There it is.
I meant to get straight cash homie all ready, but I didn't think. Oh, here.
Write the check yet, Randy? When you're rich, you don't write checks. How do you pay, man? If you don't write checks, how do you pay these guys? Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash. Straight cash, homie.
Happy
Randy
birthday.
Moss.
Happy birthday, Randy Moss. We'll get to that coming up. Right now in history, we have the Boston Redskins on this date in 1937 got approval from the NFL to move to Washington, D.C.
What, 37? Is that what you? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Where they would eventually become the Washington Commanders. And you think they're going to go back to becoming the Washington football?
I don't know. There are more and more people every day just calling them Washington. So I don't know what's going to happen. Because Commanders is very much still has the aroma, if you will, of Dan Snyder, the old owner. So I don't think anyone wants that.
On this date, in 96, Jonathan Larson's musical Rent opened off Broadway. Sadly, he was not around to enjoy it. He died. I think he died the day before it opened, didn't he?
I don't know. I saw it. I know that.
It's the only reason I
saw
know
Rent.
that there's 5,280 feet in a mile.
You didn't know that, but you knew that before.
That song, I told you.
Yeah, I've never seen
feet and inches.
I couldn't tell you any
I've
song.
seen it.
Another sad day. This is the last original Peanuts comic strip.
Aw.
The year 2000.
She let him kick the football.
Is that what happened?
No. I'm kidding.
Oh, that would have been a fitting end.
Cool.
That would have.
Birthdays, 1923, Chuck Yeager, of course, the inventor of Jägermeister.
That's right.
Oh, wait a minute. No, the great pilot, of course.
Put the Spurs to her, Chuck.
We interviewed Chuck Yeager on the show.
Yeah, we did.
And I asked him, he had been driving the pace car at the Indy 500. And I believe he'd been awarded a Corvette, which he said he promptly traded in for 2 Chevy trucks.
Okay.
Practical man.
Yeah. Let's see. Happy birthday, Kim Novak. Notorious, by the way, behind the scenes.
What?
Is that right?
Shot back Novak? No.
No one. I
know that.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
wow.
No, notorious.
She was an actress, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vertigo?
Yep.
Oh,
Very
okay.
good. Hitchcock. George Siegel.
Yes.
Oh, he recently passed away.
Yeah.
But
King Rat.
His brother, Jonathan Livingston.
He's still living.
He's still
Siegel.
lives on near the ocean, doesn't he?
That's right. He likes the ocean and garbage.
1944, Jerry Springer. There's a lot of death in this today, isn't there? This is
Yeah.
sad. Here's someone who's alive. Okay. 1944, Stockard Channing.
She's a good actor.
Really
turning
good.
80.
Enjoy.
She played Rizzo
In Greece.
in Greece at the age of,
30.
I think, 40.
Man.
Well, Greece must have been doing something right, though.
Yeah.
Peter Gabriel, born in 1950. What an artist. I mean, if you can make a hit song called Sledgehammer, what a great song.
I think him leaving Genesis was the best thing for him and Genesis.
I totally.
Yeah, all of them.
I get the feeling no one called him Pete. You know?
And he's got that cookbook, the Salisbury Hill steak.
Oh, yes. Yeah, many different ways to prepare.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You feel good about that? All right.
I like that song.
Served with in your rice.
Thanks for the tag. If I use that again, I'll write it down for next year. That's pretty much it today in history.
Is that it?
Yeah, what do you got over there?
Well, today we learned...
I'm sorry, I forgot Randy Moss's birthday. Sorry.
Well, we already talked about it.
We talked about that.
But I...
Straight cash, homie.
Okay, straight.
Josh...
77, Mr. Moss.
Josh Arnold and Pat Godwin dressed similar today.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Very, very close. Tom is sick of all the Super Bowl talk. Vicky Wem Wem is the name that we gave rookie phenom of the San Antonio Spurs, Victor Wembanyama.
By all accounts, he loves it.
Yeah, he really does like, and wants him to be referred to it when he's introduced now.
Yes, it's Vicky Wem Wem.
Vicky Wem Wem. And now 7-4 from France. Vicky Wem. Let's see. I learned today not to look at Tom when he's having technical difficulties. I learned that. Today is Ash Wednesday. No, tomorrow's Ash Wednesday.
So today is?
Fat Tuesday. Fatty.
Have you made your choice for what you're going to eat on Fat Tuesday?
No, but it'll be something real fat.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you set Fat Tuesday aside, eat something
fat.
Really fat.
We learned about vagina beer.
Yeah.
Boy, yes.
What was that? What was the name of it?
Yanni.
The Yanni Brewery.
Yoni, yes.
Because turns out Yanni means vagina. And we've been wondering if Yanni knew that.
Didn't he date Linda Evans or one of those ladies?
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Something like that. Maybe. Let's see. I asked the question, can you really tell the difference between a girl's tongue and a boy's tongue?
If your eyes are closed.
If your eyes are closed,
you're making out.
And you didn't clarify that it was mouth to mouth.
Yes.
After the fact, after I pointed out.
I believe I asked the question and you said, of course.
Josh.
I don't think you could.
Tom is busy at home making a shadow box for someone's school project.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday we pasted the faux leopard on the box.
Okay.
Nice.
Leopard skin. Oh, it's nice.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, the real one wouldn't sit still. They had to get a faux one.
Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the